What's up, guys? Perfectly Techno here, and we are back with another episode of Bit Scripts and Halfwits.
Stay techno.
I hate you.
I know.
It's fine. Guys, I got a new chair. So excited.
What is it?
It was one from Facebook.
Hello to both Nixes.
Facebook Gaming?
Double
Yeah.
Nix in the
Yeah.
chat.
Double Nix in chat?
Double Nix in chat.
Kind of crazy.
Whoa.
Kind of crazy.
Anyways, how's everybody doing? Nix Wolf, Nix, how you doing? I'm gonna have to... Nix Wolf, you are now Wolf. Nix, you are staying Nix, because it is the only
Yeah.
way that I will determine between the two of you. Both Nixes, let's go!
Technically, I prefer to call Skither Wolf. No, it's Skither Nix Wolf, and then the other Nix is Nix Wolf. So it's
Oh my god, that's even more confusing.
Wolf and Nix Wolf.
Wow, thanks, I hate
It's
it.
because I'm a glutton for punish.
I hate it. Anyways, everybody, welcome back to The Long Night, episode... something.
It's definitely been a long night.
It's episode 16. Welcome,
Woo!
welcome.
1-6. Jesus.
It's
Sweet
it's
16.
okay. It's okay, Wolf. You just beat Sky here this time. It happens. It be that way.
It does
sometimes.
happen.
Anyways, how's everyone's day going? Everybody doing
Good.
good?
Thanks for asking. Not really.
I'm
good.
doing.
It's fine.
I'm glad your day's going good, Matt.
It's going fine actually.
You ever last minute check like your to-do list and realize that you have an assignment due that you had completely forgotten about?
That's kind of what happened.
That's kind of how my day's going too.
Yeah.
So, might be a little bit shorter stream again, just so everybody in here knows. Probably just gonna run 2.5 hours.
Okay.
It's wonderful.
Fair enough. I don't have anything due today, but I have a bunch that is going to be due soon. And it's like, if I don't do that, I'm gonna die.
I played the horse drifting game with Brando Ferret,
Nice.
and we won our very first game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't
guess
encounter
I'm
a
just
single other
bad.
person.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's how you do it, honestly.
Because
You
I
just gotta
found
be the
out.
better drifter.
I
found
like
out,
Eclipse.
No,
Eclipse is a good name.
I literally found out now that I can just like full speed ahead on the drifting ferret. I can get
Mhm.
to the second town on the first day.
Oh, snap.
And then I can just outrace people to the rows. Because they're like, alright, we got one more night before we gotta beat people there, and I'm there like claiming
One
the
night.
rows. One long night.
Do I get inspiration for that?
No.
You get inspiration for being there on Thursday, though.
I was there on Thursday.
You were. Now remember, that inspiration is only good for one session.
I know.
I just like to make sure.
I also think I
people-
already have inspiration anyway, so I can't really accept it.
Yeah, I don't think you've used your inspiration yet. Hey, Cinnamon.
Oh no, I did.
That's a great name. Cinnamon is a great name. How you doing,
Cinnamon is a 10 out of 10 name, actually.
Yeah, I like that a lot, actually.
It's good.
Well, not actually. Like, I hope people don't think I wouldn't like it, but that's a good name. That's a good. You know what I mean? I'm bad at these. I'm bad at social situations. Hey, Cinnamon, thanks for the follow. I'm glad you don't hate me.
PT, you're at an awkward high school get-together. What do you do?
Leave.
The only acceptable answer, if we're being honest. I saw PT's face do that in the fucking stream just then.
You saw
So
my
good.
what? You saw my reaction. Just go.
Yeah, no, like your mustache frowned somehow.
My mustache frowned. My mustache frowns upon the events of today. I'm actually really excited for today's session. I found out that Foundry has that the guy who created Dungeon Alchemist Clang wrote a script for Roll20
You're not fair.
imports.
Oh.
So I can just build the maps there and then dynamically import them to Roll20.
That would be really
And
cool.
I think that's sick. So I did that for one of your maps today.
Oh, fuck
Ooh.
yeah.
Whoa.
Humana.
Humana. Oh god. Oh god, big raid. Welcome raiders. Hello
Whoa.
everyone. Hello Ultra Fox Jack. Thanks for the follow, Mr. Airport Man. Welcome everyone. Oh god, I'm just gonna have
Raiders
to...
of the Lost Sky.
Welcome Pure Dairy Art. Welcome in Prism Lights. Tori Cappy Diaz. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in Nathan.
Never feed them after midnight.
Welcome in everyone. Welcome to The Long
Woo.
Night, the D&D campaign where Sky comes to suffer on Mondays.
Sky has a
I
really
had to-
chill art stream, and then after that we have scheduled trauma. So
Yep.
be ready.
Yep.
We have a scheduled D&D therapy session.
No. No, we have scheduled D&D that makes you need a therapy session. Frog Queen,
Hold up,
thanks for
wait.
the follow.
Wait, you know how like genuinely like when you get into a D&D really good, like you genuinely just don't want to do anything but play D&D.
Yeah.
PT, you should run games which are just D&D therapy.
I
where it's like
absolutely
one
will
shot.
not. I will not
Or
be
it's
re-
just one shot.
Nope, I will not be responsible for anybody's therapy but my own, and I barely get to that once a week.
I think it's fair. That's pretty fair.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I would want to be responsible for anybody else's therapy either, to be honest.
Oh my god, wait, is that Sky?
Is that the Sky T?
No way!
Well, welcome in everyone.
Yeah, Sky, isn't it annoying? Isn't it annoying when you did that to me for 4.5 months? In fact, maybe close to a year.
Maybe.
That's but you're
Matt
the
Lord?
Lord of
No!
Lord Matt Lord.
Is that-
It's
the
Matt?
Lord, the Lord of
Right
Lore.
The honorable
I
Lord
hate
Lore.
this. Alright.
Bye, Nix.
Bye, Nix.
Bye,
Oh
Nix.
god, the people are here for the water mommy.
Wolf, no!
The people are always here for the
Oh, sorry,
water mommy.
Eclipse.
Oh, god.
Eclipse.
Okay, I just want to talk about, I don't know how many of you saw it already, Sky, I know you were live, but my Spotify playlist really called me the fuck out this week.
Oh,
Oh?
really?
My Discovered Weekly gave me a song that's literally just called D&D plus asexuality. I have
Wow,
never...
they really just said
Oh my
get
god.
called out.
Their
I
algorithm
guess.
really put in the work, and you know what? The song's a banger.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Really
bet.
made me feel seen. Really made me feel seen. Anyways, guys, we got a lot to do, and we don't got a lot of time to do it. But welcome to The Long Night. This is the D&D campaign that takes place outside of the Sylvanaria world. And this is the good half of what we call the duality campaign. So we have the good half today and the bad half tomorrow, and those lines are rapidly becoming blurred to the point where I'm not
I was
even
gonna
sure
say,
they're
good
accurate
is
anymore.
subjective.
Like, I don't even know if those lines qualify anymore.
No, we're the heroes.
Yeah, exactly. Coffee Squall did murder a child last time.
He was a teenager, first
Okay,
Okay,
does that
he
make
was
it relatively
I
better?
like no. I like how the point of contention there is that he was a teenager instead of a child, and not the fact that you brutally murdered him.
of all. No, I definitely killed that guy.
Oh wait, yeah, we
As
got
long-
our rolls.
As long as we're all on the same page. While we get our introductions in, start tossing me those D100. Oh no, wait, Ellie, didn't you get 100 last week?
Yes, I feel like
Yeah.
Ellie did.
Yeah. So
Sure.
Ellie.
I'm also
oh, no,
getting
that's
that
for that
feeling.
week. All
Wait,
right.
what?
Never mind. I was gonna let you choose
No.
again, but I want to see the rolls.
Well,
The
because
juicy,
Ellie chose
juicy
you
rolls.
last time.
Ellie did choose me last
Yeah.
time. That's why we're not doing it again.
I almost got the funny number.
Oh, that's
Oh, let's hardware
tragic.
acceleration
That's
on.
so
All right.
tragic.
Oh, no.
Man, I think you should get inspiration.
All right,
for that.
Ellie. Well, when your dice finish, Ellie, when your dice finish
Matt,
rolling
you
in 10
inspire
years,
me.
we'll circle back.
I know.
Yeah. Circle back to me in a bit. Check on me.
Right back at you for it.
Oh no, it happened. It ended. Oh, it's a sad one.
Oh,
Oh
goodness.
boy.
It's a 3.
Oh my
Calm
god.
down, guys. I'm gonna have bad rolls today. Usually the D100s set the tone.
Normally the D100 is Ellie's friend, but today it was not. Anyways,
God.
Mayada, tell us what happened last
Hello.
week.
Okay. Okay, so Zeos
Squall
is
murdered
gone.
a child.
So Zeus is gone. She doesn't really remember his name. I think she thinks it's Xenos or Xerox. Maya has a crisis. Why is she with the group? Because literally she was told this was her job to do. And, you know, she's taken a lot of jobs before. And when Zeus left, she was like, well, he needs to come back with us because you guys are a unit. And I need to take him somewhere. And she thought the group would want to go follow him. And the group could care less that he left, actually. And so then she had a crisis saying, well, then I have to leave too because I got things to do and I can't be herding cats. And she was kind of convinced. She was happy to be part of the group, but she's not fully convinced that she should stay with them. They basically said that she could get money helping them, but there's also a bad guy who is doing bad things. But Maya grew up with a war and she's seen atrocities all over the place, so this guy doesn't seem as bad as all the other bad guys she's seen. So she's kind of just going along with him right now. Update on her feelings. She's gonna send money back to people. And I have boom rocks, and I don't know what that is. Oh, I know what that is. Okay.
I also don't know what that is.
They're called
That's my
laxatives.
favorite part of reading my notes when I just write down words that I'm like, I'll remember what this means, and then I read it later and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
I'll read it like 5 minutes later and have no idea what it is, and it'll say fucking dagger.
Okay, so I know what it is. So Maya has decided to stay with the group for now. She reminds Squall about a fire stick, a fire thing, and then Clang about his boom rocks, his fire rocks, his explosion rocks. She gets some money from Empty Room. Gwaine gets beer, leaves silver. Clang gets some silver. Squall gets a message from her head, and she never responded to the note that was left in her head by the guy she was talking to, which was weird. So there was a exchange happening about a note where she said I would rather respond to notes, and then the messenger left a note in her head. She was then attacked with a fire note of a rose. Yeah, you don't remember that part?
No,
He was
I
like-
remember it, but you have remembered it very incorrectly.
He said that you were gonna. That he's like he'd leave a note for you or something like that in your head
Nope.
because you guys didn't finish your conversation at all. Anyways, this is my notes, right? So this is my burden to bear. This is my burden to bear. There was a arrow with a note that was like a burning rose or something that was nailed to the door. Squall
Wasn't-
tried to find it, or it was an
What?
arrow. It was an arrow that was shot at the door. Squall tried
It
to
was a
find it.
dagger.
Squall tried to find it. The guy ran away on a horse. Squall chased. Gwaine said, I think that's a blue lady that belongs to us. We chased after her.
I hear the
He then-
thighs breaking the sound barrier.
She then drop kicked that boy into submission, and killed a horse and killed a boy by drowning him. The boy
From-
was related to Gwaine from his crazy brotherhood that I don't really know about, but I'm supposed to know about, but
Yeah.
Gwaine has never told me about. So I
Yeah,
don't know
Squall
the name of
drowned
this.
a child from the inside.
Yeah.
The only way you
And-
drown someone is inside. What are you
No,
talking about?
okay, but the water came from the inside.
Well, not technically. It came from her hand that was then forced inside.
Well,
Oh,
no,
fair.
I created water inside of him.
Yeah,
so
exactly, that's what I'm
technically it
saying.
did come from inside.
Yeah,
You
well, I don't know how that works
imploded.
either. Anyways, we stole the guy's armor. We're selling it, and now I don't know if we're going to a place or we're gonna go destroy the
Midnight.
Hey.
Brotherhood,
Piolin, thanks for the follow. I hope I pronounced that right. Piolin?
and that's it. I don't know what else is happening.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, let's introduce our characters. We'll do it the same way. I'll introduce your character. You'll tell them who you are, and then just give us a brief 2 to 3 sentence thing about your character. First, we have Gwaine, played by.
Hi, I'm Gwaine. I'm also Matt. Gwaine is a Eldritch Knight, previously owned by the Order of Mercenaries that just kill people. Honestly, we're on our way there now, I believe. And fun fact about Gwaine, he doesn't believe that sharks are real.
What?
Have you ever seen a shark? No.
No.
Yes, of course I have, Gwaine. I'm a water genasi.
Yeah, but I don't
Find
believe.
that out.
I don't believe it.
Alright.
He just thinks they're bigger fish.
I mean, he's not technically wrong, but anyways, on to the next person. We have Maya, the Amelia, played by...
Really hurt by the fact that Matt didn't know that a shark was just a fish. Like, they're just fish.
No,
With
we're not gonna get into
pointy
we're not
teeth.
gonna get into what people
I'm
do or do
sorry,
not know
it's
about
just-
sharks because I had to argue
Okay.
about whether or not sharks had scales the other day.
Yeah, that was sad that you had to do that. Okay, so I am...
Hear that, Sky? Sad I had to do that.
It was very
Alright,
sad.
you know what? I'm gone. I'm not playing this.
Hello? Welcome back.
What's going on, guys?
I'm dead. Tell us a little
How
bit
did we
about
split
Maya.
the party?
Tell us a little bit about Maya.
Maya is a tabaxi bard of the College of Lore. She is basically a doctor. She's very trained in medicine. She left her super religious family to go travel the world and learn about other people. And she's seen really good things and a lot of really, really bad things. This world is messed up. And she's just helping the crew out with medicine. Oh yeah, she grew up as a
Alright.
refugee too. There you go.
And then one of our newer people to this group, we have Jigzog, played by...
Hi, I'm Dingo. About Jigzog, he's a Grung barbarian. He was a refugee / fighter in the war for the Grung against Cali. But he's kind of put that past notion aside. He was a prisoner of war with the other party and kind of got upset with a lot of their actions that they were taking. And so he left and is now with this group to hopefully do some good. But based off last session, I don't know how much good we're doing with drowning teenagers.
Oh my god. He was wearing armor made of people that his group has murdered. Did we forget about that?
Well, you had to explain it to us in order for us to be shocked and terrified by that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did Squall know that at the time? Anyways. Next we have Squall Estuary, the water mommy, played by...
It's me, the Sky Tea. Squall is a water genasi monk, acolyte, Way of the Long Death monk, I should say. And she's an acolyte of the Order of Lost Souls, which worships a goddess, Tholena, that gives a resting place to people who die at sea, like on ships that go down and things like that, that are wandering, basically. And so my religion is based heavily on drowning, and drowning is viewed as the best way to die because it takes you directly to Tholena.
So you are
Or,
educating kids on
if you
religious.
If you send bad people there, then it sends them to Tholena to punish, which is equally good.
Time for baptism!
He's drowning people.
No, baptism good. If you die getting baptized, then you get taken care of
Mm.
in the good way.
And then last but certainly not least, we have unprepared little bird.
No.
named-
I was prepared. I wasn't sure if Matt was also taking care of that part.
Wait, no, that part.
No.
that part.
Well, you did
But
the one day.
I will take care of Klang's introduction today because he likes to sample me so much that I decided to sample him. So let's see what we got here. Oh, of course. it's
Well, I
not
guess he
gonna
wasn't
work now.
prepared.
Yep, wasn't.
Why is it? Oh,
Nobody was prepared.
fuck it. If that one's not gonna work, I'll do the best one.
What?
Clang is a bird. Little bird. Didn't really know how to say
Matt,
it.
you are fucking- you are handsome.
No.
Don't listen to the men down at the pub. They don't know anything about you. Thank you, Dumb Day, for that remix.
Did you pay somebody, or did you have a friend, or?
I am at a fucking loss, and I'm gonna have a chat with Garrett.
That was the
Yeah,
best
we
thing
did
I've
have-
I
ever
love how
heard.
halfway through I hit the wrong sample button and it played this.
Matt, you are funny. You
I
are.
know,
No, that was great. I thought that was part of the song.
They don't know anything about you.
But it worked perfectly with the tune.
Oh my god.
So,
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got you, Clay.
Well, anyways, everyone, our party is currently outside the blacksmith waiting for Gwain's new weapon to get finished, so let's get right into it.
I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that.
Did you do this?
Technically,
Did you do this?
I think we left off with Dingo trying to secure a way for me to carry him, as he referred to me as a water MILF.
Yes,
Oh,
so,
that's
well,
very
the
true.
last...
I remember that.
The last thing that happened was that he purchased the thing because he walked up and asked the guy how much it actually costs, and he gave you the fair price on it.
Oh yeah, and
And then you guys walked away. So after a little bit more time, you guys can hear the sound of the banging hammer coming from the inside of this smith. And after a little bit more time, the smith comes out, and he is holding a spear in his hand that appears to be made out of almost wrought metal from end to end, but it has the tip of the demon's tail wound, placed and then entwined in steel where the blade should be. And he walks out and he holds it out to you, Gwaine, and he goes, "This is it. She's ready
Awesome.
for you."
I appreciate it, man. How much do I owe you?
You can just have it. Take it off my hands.
sure?
Go do good work with it.
Thank
You
you.
know, wait, Quain, he said that, you know, it took a little bit long. He was gonna take a little bit longer to make it. Do we want to spend more time to make sure it's working okay before you take it? I mean, we got time now.
it's a spear.
Well, when he
Yeah.
was ordering it the
Can
other
it
day,
stab?
No,
I mean,
yeah,
it's got
like,
magic in it. I'm telling you, as someone who uses magic, like, you don't want to. If we have time to stay and fix
does
it,
it have magic in it? It's a big fucking stinger on a pole.
I thought it had demonic magic.
It's just a big old demon tip on a pole. Should be
Hey.
fine.
If you want it, okay.
I throw the guy one platinum anyway.
Alrighty. He takes the platinum and he looks down at it and he goes, This is more than I've ever made. I could rebuild the shop with this. I could expand."
I say you should definitely do that, my friend. Did I also I gave him the gauntlet, didn't I? And he's still cleansing that?
No, he told you he couldn't cleanse it without completely
That's what
melting
it was.
down.
He told me one. Yeah.
I
kept
have
it.
added that spear to your inventory.
Thank you.
I hope you like the name.
I need to refresh my thing. It's being busy.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
So, what are you guys doing now that Gwaine has his weapon?
Is it two-handed?
Spears can be wielded one-handed or two-handed. They're versatile.
Alright, I'll do one hand and I'll do the shield.
I like that word.
Versatile.
It is a nice word.
Do you know what the best word is, though, Ferret?
What?
The best word is crisp, because it starts in the back of your mouth and ends in the front.
Crisp. Yeah. That was pleasant.
Right? Anyways.
Wow, very on topic.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I would argue that any time that Ferret starts talking about words, he is on topic for Clang, because that would be how Clang would treat new words. I like that one. It's got good flavor to it. It's got good flavor.
It's got good pizzazz.
Pizzazz. Anyways, you guys are good to rest until morning, or you can take off during the night.
Let me check my stats, but I should be good to go if everybody else is.
Yeah.
I mean, I only used one spell, so I'm fine.
I didn't even use anything.
I'm a little crisped around the edges, but you
Oh,
know,
sure.
if
We
I
can
could,
rest.
if I
You could-
well,
you
I
could
mean,
take a
if I could
short
get
rest while we
little
travel.
healing, I mean,
True.
Well, you want me to use some? You want me to use?
I'm actually better off if I don't sleep right now. I'm
Are you part owl?
no, not part owl. My order. We are emboldened by killing. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Wayne
are
takes
you
a
then?
step back.
What was that?
How crispy are you?
Would you say like well done or like
I'm a little under half crispy.
medium rare?
Oh, so you very. Okay.
You could
So-
you could say that on a scale of 1 to 38, Squall's at about a 20.
Yes.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 38, I'm at a 20. He hit me with a lot of fire.
Okay. So then, okay, sure, okay. That really sucks. I guess that would be a second level. Then I should use on you.
I mean, you don't have to heal me up all the way.
All right, we'll go first level. We'll see. We'll see if let's hope let's get a 2
Let me-
off.
Let me look, see if I lose my bonuses if I do a short rest.
Does I even have that song of healing? Which what is that?
This guy wakes up with more bloodlust.
So I have a song of rest. Can hear performance at the end of a short rest. They go. Any friendly creature who can hear your performance regains hit points at the end of a short rest.
I will,
PTO, where do you
I
see
will
this map?
consider you guys waiting for the weapon. Are you meant to see which map? Which map are you on?
There's a circus tent in the
You are
middle.
not meant
Which-
to be on that map.
With some angry boys.
There we go.
You are. I will consider you guys waiting for the weapon to be a short rest, Maya. So you can use that spell.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. All right. Oh, I didn't turn hardware acceleration. Okay, let's see what happens.
That's tragic.
I hear clacking. They're still in the air.
I
So
can't
for those
tell
of
you,
you
but I
guys
can
who
kiss your
don't know-
boo boo if that'll make you feel
For
better.
those of you who don't know, when they say that they hear hardware acceleration, or they didn't turn hardware acceleration on, it's because if you don't have hardware acceleration on, then D&D Beyond's dice travel very slowly,
Yeah.
and it takes them forever to roll. Because for
Here's a
some
9.
reason, D&D uses like a gravity generator or something D&D Beyond uses to roll dice. Alright,
It's very
so,
fascinating.
so the rest of you gain 9 hit points.
So we all healed 9?
Yep,
Got
you all healed 9.
it. Okay. I am less crispy now.
Would you like to be more crispy?
No,
Dude,
I
you sure you-
prefer to be non-crispy, personally.
Hey, well-
I don't like that your camera zoomed in just like that, just then.
Oh,
Hey.
did
Would
it?
you like to be more crispy? Zoom.
Walker, good to see you, man. I'm glad you like the hair.
Look, Jigsaw already called me a MILF. I don't need Clang making eyes at me, too.
Understandable.
I can't sustain this behavior.
Alrighty.
But yes, I think it would be
Ears.
better to hit them before they have time to recognize that their man's been gone for too long.
I agree.
Because if we go now, they're just going to be waiting for him to come back.
I also agree.
My internet's
Hey,
dying.
thanks for the drink, Coffee.
Okay. Maya has a question. So, look. If I'm one of the group now, I'm just not gonna follow you guys blindly. I want to know what's going on. I don't know. Like, these are your old group, right? Why are we going to murder them? Because I literally do not know.
You were there
Yeah, hold
in
on.
the cave when they stole
Nobody
Enkindle.
explained that to us. Nobody
We
explained that to me.
absolutely did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
You
we
did not 100%. You just said these people were bad and they stole people. I want to.
Not to be that guy, but we definitely did.
And we've also told you exactly where we're going every time.
And my memory is pretty gosh darn good.
Apart from when we sank an entire island into the ocean, which we didn't know was gonna happen, we've pretty much told you everything.
Actually, after Clang says that to you, Clang opens his mouth and Squall's voice just comes out of Squall explaining the entire situation to you.
Well, you said okay, but seriously, because I don't remember, as in Ellie Echoes does not remember. I know from what I heard was, and it's okay. Look, it's okay for me to ask because I want to know what's going on. I'm sorry, like
No.
it's just what I want to know. So these are the people that you left, right? And they murder people, and they stole the bartender, right?
Yeah. I don't know if they stole the bartender. I believe so.
Yes, they did.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I wanted to ask.
They left a note at the cave.
Yeah. I thought
So-
they just let it.
For
I thought they let her go and they let me go.
so for
No, you got two.
for
you,
Zeke,
You're,
since Zeke asked if because Zeke didn't know that Clang can mimic voices. So Clang is a Kenku. So technically, everything that Clang says is in someone else's voice.
He's like a parrot.
He
but
actually
just-
cannot talk for himself. That's why his name is a stamp while everybody else's is handwritten.
Yeah.
It's
so what
symbolism.
happened is Grissif was working with Gwain's old crew in order to
Mhm.
get him, and then they had a spare because Enkindle was with him.
Mhm.
Grissif did not want Enkindle, he just wanted Gwain. So the group took Enkindle to get us to chase them, and Grissif took Gwain. We prioritized Gwain in the moment, for obvious reasons. No offense to Enkindle, she's wonderful.
Yeah, no.
Got Gwain
Sure.
back, and now the group is continuing to threaten her life by intentionally leaving, spooky notes on our doors with burning roses and things. And I'd much rather nip that one in the butt.
I appreciate
Get everybody
that
back.
pun.
Yeah, I would prefer it as well.
Makes sense. Especially for people who haven't been here, who were probably newer to the campaign and weren't here when Enkindle got kidnapped first time. Like, how many sessions ago? 4?
You were here, Ellie.
But chat,
I'm
I
talking
think
about
Ellie
the
means
chat.
chat wasn't here. For people who are new
Oh,
to chat,
got
who are
it.
trying to catch up on the story.
I see.
Yes, I was trying to tell for people who weren't here. That's why.
Alrighty. So what are you all doing?
Well, for people who weren't here, there's an entire Wikipedia that we have painstakingly put together with information on the characters and the NPCs and short synopsises of every episode that's happened so far. So if you really want to catch up, that's a great place to go.
That
check it out.
that is the way to do it. Also, welcome to the chat, Copper Soul. Alrighty. So what are you all doing as the sun sets?
Clang's
Well-
got a little groove.
Does he feel funky from that funky beat?
He does.
We
He's
have
got a
map,
theme song now.
and I believe last time you told us, PT, that it was less than a half a day's travel. The
It's
camp that was
it's
marked on the
about a
map?
half a day's travel by horseback.
Okay. And we decided that that was doable because we have Stitches, the horse, now on this continent as well.
Yeah.
And then we have Needle and
Well-
Thread.
Yes.
And
have
I
a lot.
am so Clang and Jigsaw can ride Needle and Thread. Gwaine can ride on Stitches, and then I'm just fast as fuck and I can fly. So
Hey, Gwaine.
Question:
When
Why can't I just be with you while you fly?
because you would weigh me down, and despite my
Whoa!
prowess,
Are you calling?
Wow,
Are you
Squall.
calling my little frog heavy?
I'm
They
not
weren't
calling
treating
you
the
heavy.
bartenders
I'm
right.
being honest in that I am not incredibly strong. I'm very fast and nimble, but I am not an exceptionally strong person in terms of, literally lifting things.
Alrighty. So, Gwaine, when Maya brought up that this spear might be magical, did that prompt any, like, interest in that in you? Are you gonna try anything?
Yeah. See, you said that we were taking a long rest. I was probably going to be, testing the flex of the spear, kind of getting a more of a range for it, and
I thought we were intentionally
You're taking a
not
short
taking
rest.
a long rest.
no, short rest.
Oh, we are taking a short rest. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you were you were halfway through a short rest, so I just figured y'all finish it up so you could get the Song of Rest from Mayada.
Right.
Got it.
So you could get the healing. That sweet
So, yeah.
healing.
I was testing the flex, and Gwaine deciding that he wanted to mess with magic a little more, and he's realizing that maybe Maya's right. Maybe Maya is. And so Gwaine is going to hold both ends of the spear and channel all this magic energy.
What are you casting?
I'm going to try and cast Identify. But it's Gwaine, so he's going to accidentally cast Find Familiar.
So you,
Okay. I'm gonna use some hit dice if we're taking a short rest too.
of course. So you try to cast Identify and you accidentally cast Find Familiar. And as you guys are watching Gwaine, he sets up this ritual and he casts this spell, and then he just puts two hands on his stomach and kind of looks down, and then a ferret starts crawling out of his mouth. Gwaine, what is your reaction to that? Gwaine grabs the ferret and starts pulling it out of his mouth.
Well, just watches that and just kind of turns away and mumbles to herself, "This is why I fucking hate magic."
Is the ferret just infinitely long?
No,
No.
it was. It is like two hands, and it's he goes.
He's a long boy.
It's more like a weasel.
Does it come
pulling
out
out the long
face first or
handkerchief.
ass
It
first?
comes out face first.
It comes out ass first,
Oh.
and the worst part
Oh.
about it is that Gwaine eyesight is seeing what the weasel sees. So as it's pulling, oh my god, oh no, just.
Truly a horrifying sight.
Did you guys know they used a beatboxer's throat for the worm in Dune?
They did.
That's all I'm imagining right now. It's just
So,
Gwaine is just gonna look at this weasel, and the problem is that Gwaine's eyesight is mix right now, so he's looking at himself and the weasel basically.
the weasel's just gonna squeak at you and run up onto your shoulders and wrap around your neck like a scarf.
That's fine. That's fine. And then I guess Gwaine's gonna actually cast Identify now.
This is a magical +1 spear.
Oh shit. Is that all I found out?
That's
Is
all
it
you
that
found
it
out
is
about
magical? Okay, great.
it. Yep.
that's all you found out.
Yep.
So good. Do short rests recover any spell slots? I don't think they do. No,
I
they
think you
don't.
have to have
Depends on
specific
your
feats and
class.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good. All right. No problem.
Let me see.
I'm checking Eldritch Knight for him right now. If you guys want to
Okay,
come
cool.
up, talk about.
I hit short rest and I didn't see it, so I don't think it is.
Well, that's okay, because I did short rest and I marked 2 of my hit dice, and it gave me 1 hit point, which is literally not possible. So,
Fair.
because I get
Fair.
a +2 +2 d8.
You
So,
know,
like, it just
you know how
straight
to
up was like,
you know how to
LOL, no.
manually adjust that, right?
Oh, well, I mean, I rolled 2 d8s and then I just
Perfect.
added it
Great.
the way it's meant to be.
Perfect.
Wasn't
yeah.
even that good of a.
So
a
you don't
roll,
get
but
you don't get
whatever.
them back on short rest, Gwen.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alrighty. What are you all? Are you all just heading out?
Yeah. I think as far as Gwen's aware, he wants to go to the order before they get suspicious. I think Squall agrees with that.
Yes, I do not think we should waste time. And
I agree.
Squall is looking significantly less crispy, pretty much back to normal, as she gets up from chilling and resting and trying not to look at whatever all that ferret display was. Truly a horrifying sight.
Have you strapped on the baby Bjorn Squall?
No, he's riding on. I'll probably put him in the baby Bjorn and then lock him to needle or thread, whichever one.
So, Clang, which one are you riding?
Like in terms of needle or thread,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'll ride needle.
Alright, so Jigzog's on thread. I'm assuming Gwaine is on stitches.
Yeah.
Maya, what about you? Are you riding on stitches with Gwaine, or are you gonna just run?
Oh, can you hear me? My mic is being
I
weird.
thought the horse here was Patches.
No, the Patches is the
Patches is the
one in
original
tap
horse.
dancing school.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm getting
Patches
them
is
mixed
the
up
tap
now.
dancing horse, yeah.
Okay.
I know, we have so many similar names. So Gwaine, you
Oh,
are
my bad.
you are riding on Stitches in his new snazzy, definitely not made of people armor.
Yes, definitely not made of people armor.
Definitely.
Technically, wouldn't his be made of horses?
No,
Because-
his is also made of people.
Ah, well that's lame. Didn't even make horse-specific armor. Jeez.
It's
Kind
just
of
like
funny.
it's like a bit of sheet metal like taped to the side of him.
Who bothers burning a horse down to ash?
Well, they
those
Well, I mean, if
guys,
the
right?
armor's
They're
got glue
obviously
on it.
dramatic as fuck. Are you kidding me?
Fair.
These guys are all Flash.
They
Yeah,
follow the
sure.
Anakin Skywalker principle. They don't actually have a code. It's just whatever is the most dramatic thing they could do at any moment. That's what they do.
Exactly.
Alrighty. So you all begin heading off, and give me a D100 roll as you travel.
I can do
Who
it.
wants to do it?
I haven't done one in a while, and I have atrocious luck.
Maya beat you to it.
52.
You have average.
So
Oh,
as
never
you
mind.
as you guys are walking down the road, you see a man walking towards you that looks very similar to a man you've seen before, with a giant backpack on, just walking down the road towards you.
Is it the potions man?
It looks like the Potions Man, but like it's almost the same scenario as when you met the Potions Man, but this is obviously not the Potions Man you've met.
It's his brother.
Squall just kind of jogs up as she's the only one not on an animal. I don't know if Maya decided she was running or not, but
Can you hear me?
Kind of.
I mean,
Like,
until
in
you
and
just
out.
said, "Can you hear me?" No.
I don't know what's going on, but yes, I was running.
Okay.
My mic's being weird. Sorry.
If you need to leave and rejoin.
Yeah,
feel
let me
free
try
to.
that. I'll be right back.
But you guys come up to this man, and as you come up Squall and you land in front of him, he takes off his backpack and he goes, "Hello there, adventurers!"
Why, hello there. You wouldn't happen to be a traveling potion salesman, would you?
Well, I would indeed. I see you've heard of the business, Matt and Maddie's Miraculous Mixtures.
Oh, Matt and Maddie's. Well, we've heard of Pat and Patty's.
Oh,
Are you all
the cousins.
related?
The cousins.
Ah,
Yes,
yes,
yes.
yes.
No,
Over,
there are
over
qu-
on Eltrut.
There are quite a few. There are quite a few twins in our family. Actually, on the if you head
Oh,
over
God,
towards
here we go.
Tejas, you can find Tom and Tommy's tonic teachers.
Wow.
Yes, it's a
That's
family
certainly
business.
Interesting.
It's a family
yeah,
business.
I
It was-
see. I see. You all are all very passionate.
Anyways, what can I interest you in?
What are you carrying?
I have I actually, fresh from Pat and Patty's shop, I have Kikamori antitoxin from the town of Dewick.
Yeah, we're familiar. We actually gave them
We
that
invented
recipe.
it.
Oh,
We did not
really?
invent it. We did give them that recipe though.
Well, that's
We pretty much invented
fantastic.
it.
Perhaps we can come up with some sort of friends and family discount.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
On the
We'll
poison,
say no to
obviously.
that.
We still have a business to run.
Well, of course, of course.
Skip the tax.
He looks at you, Gwen, and he goes, "Oh, yes, we pay our taxes."
The kind of guy that's written off his miles from his boots.
Oh, for sure. What else do you have? Anything interesting on hand?
Oh, we have some health potions, some potions of fire resistance, some potions of lightning resistance, some potions of cold resistance. Anything you need to survive in the harsh wilderness of this continent.
I see, I see. Well,
Do
I don't
you-
think... Oh,
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Gwen.
Scroll. Oh, okay, thank you.
I was
do
just
you
gonna say
happen?
health... Oh, go ahead, go.
He's just frantically looking between the two of you.
Me and Sky are too British for this. Would do. Do you have any potions that would assist in any kind of stealthy behavior? Any footstep dampening? Any kind of thing? Any invisibility? Anything?
I
like
have
that?
just the thing to dampen your footsteps. Give me 1 second. And he opens up his bag and he starts digging around inside. And he turns around and he's just holding a bundle of cloth.
I fucking knew it. I'm going.
Matt and Maddie's miraculous mixtures also works in clothing. If you wrap these wraps around your feet, they'll make you much quieter.
True. Agreed. I'm good though.
Alrighty.
Do you buy things?
Depends what the things are.
I'm selling some great old poison. Worth a pretty penny.
I don't think I'll be able to find anyone to buy your great old poison, Mr.
Oh, but it takes down beasts.
Interesting. Well, I'll tell you what. When you come back to town, you come in and we'll talk about contracting some of your amazing poison in trade for some of our miraculous mixtures.
Okay. Sounds like a good business deal to me.
Squall, what were you gonna ask for?
I was just going to ask what kinds of health potions you have in stock.
Oh yeah, those work too.
I have regular health potions. I have greater health potions. I have superior health potions. I have all the health potions you need, and most importantly, I have whiskey.
Ah, I see. Well, what are each of your what are each of your potions running right now?
Well, let me just see with the current rate of inflation, supply and demand, and he pulls out an abacus and just starts playing with it.
Oh god.
Squall just kind of puts a hand on her hip and waits.
Squall brandishes her thighs. No, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Oh,
Well,
no,
let's
no,
see.
no.
I
The
sell
leg is out.
I sell a potion. It seems like under the current prices, I will sell a potion of healing for 45, a potion of greater healing for 90, and a potion of superior healing for 135 gold pieces.
You said copper pieces?
I did not.
Oh.
Not a bad idea.
Um,
Not a bad idea at all.
Oh,
Ew.
is it
Hopefully
better?
better.
Does it sound better?
Can you
We can
repeat
hear you
those
all the
prices
time now, so
outside
that's
of
good.
character?
Yay!
PT?
Out
think it was-
of character, the prices were 45 for a potion of healing, 90 for a potion of greater healing, and 135 for a potion of superior healing.
What are the differences for those?
So,
2d4
regular healing
and then
is-
44 and then 64 for healing.
84 for superior.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Jeez.
'Cause
Get.
I was like, I need to know.
Might
Well
not be
then,
the worst
if
idea.
you saw the cost, you know I absolutely gave you a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the worst idea.
And how many of each do you have?
I have 1 of the superior, 2 of the greater, and 4 of the regular.
I gotta do math really fast.
It's okay. Allow me to help. And he pulls out an he just starts playing with the abacus.
He gets a second one?
Wonderful.
Well, let's see. 45 times 4, carry the 9. That will be, if you wish to buy all 4 regular health potions, that's going to cost you 180 gold. And then if you wish to buy the greater potions on top of that, that will cost you an additional 180 gold. And if you wish to buy the superior, that will cost you an additional 135 gold.
Will you, if we buy all of them, will you sell them to us for 400 even?
That would save us 95 gold.
Don't say that.
No,
will
he's not saying
sell-
that out loud.
I will sell them to you for 430.
For 400 even.
No.
What about 430 even?
You know,
I can agree with 430 even. Thank you. I still haven't got your name, sir.
Oh, well, that would be. God.
Well, it's good to meet you, pot-hitting head.
No, most people just call me Clang, actually.
Oh, well, you know, I wish to call you by your true name, so Mr. Pot-hitting head, I will continue to call you that.
Well, no, if you would want to call me by my actual name, you would have to imitate the sound.
Ah, see,
It's like this.
Unlike you, Miraculous Kenku, us at Miraculous Mixtures cannot imitate sounds perfectly.
Oh. Well, then you could just call me Clang.
Okay, Clang, thank you for helping. I will do 430 even, and that is still a steal for all of you. Remember,
Yes,
I
it
was
is.
already selling them to you at discount.
yes, we greatly appreciate it, but we'd definitely like to take that more inventory off your hands, less for you to have to carry around, you know.
Which I greatly appreciate.
I just like even
Um,
numbers.
You know, that's fair. I understand.
If
Is
you
that
think
even
about it,
level?
all numbers are even, Clang.
Only if you add them together.
He kind of looks at the abacus again. He goes, "Yes, of course. If you add them together, the customer is always right."
Two odd numbers are always even when you add them together.
Yes.
All right, well, I will go ahead and give him 430, but I expect you guys to pay me back.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, you can add.
Yeah,
Do you know
sure,
how
I
to
can
add
pay you
those to your
back.
inventory?
Clang,
Squall?
Clang tosses you 1 gold coin.
Anyways,
Okay, so I have...
where are you all off to on this wonderful evening?
Kill a dragon.
Oh, well.
No.
Wait, so what am I adding to my individual inventory?
I will distribute them when we're done with this conversation.
Okay.
We're off on a mighty quest.
Oh, well, how interesting. Thank you for
Save the crown.
Thank you for buying our
Wait.
miraculous mixtures for your mighty quests. And I will remind you, Matt and Maddie's miraculous mixtures not responsible for any maiming, serious injury, or death that occurs while questing using our items. Thank you for Thank you for buying.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you for selling.
I do my best. Anyways, you've all been great customers, but I'm going to get to a place where there's some fire before the night falls. So have a good time, good luck, and I will see you hopefully again.
Hopefully again. Thank you very much, sir.
And he throws back on his pack and hunches over and just starts kind of trudging away again. Down the path
I
that
like
you
him.
guys came from.
Helpful guy.
alright,
All right.
alright.
Squall's holding 7 healing potions.
Squall, I'm gonna give you 75 gold when you get the chance to add that to your inventory.
Okay, I will add that.
Yeah, that works for me.
Dungeon Doggo's loving the new chair because the base is a lot smaller, which means she can sleep a lot closer to my feet.
Okay, so by way of healing, let me think. I think I'm gonna keep the superior because I'm usually on the front lines.
Yeah, give me one of the regulars.
Yeah, well, we've got 4 regulars, so we can give 1 to each person.
Yeah, let's do that.
I think because I'm thinking the greater either goes to you or Dingo, or you or Jigzog, because you guys are also close range. So it's best to have your.
Yeah.
It's best to have, but I will say that I mean, I know that Dingo takes less damage from pretty much everything but magical damage. So
I'm also lucky enough to have Second Wind as well, which is a self-healing spell.
that's true. That's true.
Or not spell,
Okay.
it's a self-healing feat, I believe.
So maybe we'll give the greater healing to Dingo then,
Mhm.
and then me, Maya, Gwaine, and Clang will all take regular healing.
Yeah.
One regular healing potion.
Jin, is the superior healing? Because I looked it up. It was like 250, or is that what?
The superior healing we bought for 130.
No, I mean like how many? Like how much does it heal you? That's what
It heals you 8d4 plus
okay,
8.
so I looked at the wrong thing then.
Welcome in, Itaku.
So Clang, add 1 regular healing potion. Gwaine, add 1 regular healing potion. Maya,
Yep.
add 1 regular healing potion to your inventory.
Yeah.
Dingo, add 1 greater healing potion to your inventory, and then I'll be adding the superior and a regular.
You only got 1 superior, right?
Yeah, he only had 1 superior.
That's what I thought.
He had 1 superior, 2. Oh wait, we have 2 greater healing potions, don't we?
Yeah.
You do indeed.
Okay. Since I've kept the superior, let me think. I'm gonna give Clang the other greater healing potion because he has high mobility, so even if you don't need it, you'd probably be able to get to somebody if they needed it. Because you can take an action to give someone a potion. So
And I also don't have any actual healing ability
Yeah.
things at all either.
Yeah, as neither do I, except for that I gain temporary hit points from killing people. But that's not really a healing, it's just an additional.
Yeah.
So, okay, so add a greater healing potion to yours as well then, Ferret. And that's how we'll distribute them. And I believe you should be able to just look those up in the inventory when you manage inventory.
Yeah, I got it. Gotcha.
Okay, so
Alrighty. He heads off. I almost got stuck in the voice again. He heads off down the road, and you guys just kind of watch him fading into the distance, and you guys can continue on your way once you have all your stuff divvied up.
You said it's a regular healing potion, is what you're giving to me?
yes, you're getting a regular healing potion.
Which makes sense. I was just trying to add it to my backpack, and it's not coming up on D&D Beyond, so I will keep.
It should be there. It should be at the very.
You don't have to type in regular. Just type in.
Oh
healing
yeah.
potion.
It's just if you just type in healing, you'll find all of the levels.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah, I realized when you said it, I was like, I think I know what's happening here. Also,
Yeah,
Itaku, thanks for the follow.
So make sure you guys all add those. So that we don't lose them.
Use them, don't lose them.
Yeah, and this should cover us pretty well. That way, if someone goes down, someone doesn't have spell slots, we should have a pretty general coverage now for sure. All right.
Yeah.
Unlike Squall.
Now that we've got that.
No, I thought that was
What?
funny. I said, unlike Squall, you have pretty general coverage now. Alright, so you all begin heading back down the path. And after a while, you reach the fork in the road where the path to the right looks like a game trail, but the map that you're holding, Squall, shows that this is the trail that they took to get to their camp. So, as you guys come off the road here, you'll find yourselves in, you're on a raised trail that winds back and forth to this swamp, and there are large pools of water and trees and all that to your left and right. So, navigating will be a little bit slower. Unless you're flying.
That makes sense. I could fly ahead and see how far we have left to go. I'm
Yeah.
not hearing any objections, so I'm gonna do that.
Sorry, I was helping chat.
For
Sorry.
for those asking about the stats, actually, the D&D Beyond extension actually doesn't work right now, Matt.
I was gonna say. That's what I was trying to fix.
The Twitch update kind of broken it. So
yeah.
we have
And they have
Gwaine
wild
is
stick, so-
Gwaine is an Eldritch Knight fighter. Mayada is a College of Lore Bard. Jigzog is a Path of the Berserker Barbarian. Squall is a Way of the Long Death Monk, and Clang is a Scout Rogue. But yeah, so Squall, are you taking off to go scout then?
Yeah.
I know you're flying, but give me stealth anyways.
Okay.
At advantage
Um,
because most people don't look up for people coming after them.
You know, that's fair.
Hiding under the trees, watching the path, and then Squall's just like,
Well, that
1,
first one
2,
was a
3.
19.
I know, the
so
only
let's
way
see
you
if
can do.
I did not nat
Yes.
20.
I
for
was
that
really
one, so
hoping you would
25.
actually.
I kind of
Yeah.
was hoping as well, but
That would have been good. That would have been good. I didn't realize you get plus
So-
+6 on your stealth. That's pretty good.
yeah.
So you fly over high decks. So you
Yeah.
fly over this camp, and as you fly down the path, because I'm assuming you're still trying to follow it, so you can find scouts and guards and anything like that.
Yeah, and I'm also keeping an eye out, obviously, for like Kikamori trolling the forest.
So you don't see
I'm-
any Kikamori
Okay.
as you're traveling along. It seems like from what people have explained to you, and especially the book you read on Kikamori, you would understand that they don't like traversing large bodies of water, so the northern side of the continent where you're at is mostly free of them. Because they don't like to they don't like to cross the rivers because it messes up their pheromones, they can't smell correctly, and they get lost.
Oh, I didn't realize that there was a big river in between us.
Yeah, so you guys are on this north. If you look on the map that's on stream, you see kind of those rivers that kind of come in from the ocean at a V and then meet at Schnung.
Uh-huh.
You guys are in between those two rivers in the north right now.
Oh, we're in this like peninsula-y kind of thing. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So you don't see any Kikamori. As you head down the path, you do see. Give me a perception check. Remember to add your +2 because of your Kikamori eye.
Okay. I not
So,
roll shitty,
14.
so 14 total. Yeah.
So you see one of the guards on the edge of the path before you ever get to the camp, and you can just faintly see the firelight of the camp in the distance. But one of the knights has his horse stabled probably 30 or 40 yards off the path, and he is underneath a bunch of branches. And the only reason you saw him is because your Kikamori eye picked up on the fact that there was a red ember from where he had been smoking.
Mm.
But as you continue to the main camp, you realize that the main camp is actually several smaller camps. It looks like they've spread their camps out over probably a half a mile in clusters of 5 or 6 tents.
Got it.
It looks like they were trying to find whatever dry space they could.
Yeah, makes sense. So it's like quite a lot of people then.
Yeah, there's probably 40 or 50 knights and maybe half as many squires wandering around this camp.
Jeez, okay. Can I see any indication of like a place that they might be holding Enkindle, or perhaps a bigger tent that might indicate to me like a leader of the group so that I could get some information?
So while they are spread out, the central camp does have a much larger tent set up in the center of it that is very clearly flying the flag of the Burning Rose Order.
Okay.
And it is definitely large. This is the tent you would bring if you were running a command post.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, that makes
So
sense.
it's very likely that if they're holding her anywhere, they're holding her here rather than with the standard rank and file knights.
Mm-hmm. Assuming that they're dragging her around everywhere and that. All right. I'm gonna head back to the group then. And tell everybody what I saw, which is essentially that we are wildly outnumbered.
Absolutely.
We
So
can take
I-
them.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, Clang, but I think it would be best if we tried to get some information, get in Kendall, and get out.
Hear me out. I agree exactly with that plan. We should get in, get out. As
We
we
can take 'em.
leave, Clang, you are absolutely not allowed to do this until I give you the signal. But as we leave,
Oh.
I want you to Kikimori scream.
Just for fun.
No. They have a bunch of camps in forests. If you scream, the Kikimoris will fucking destroy them.
So should
No,
we
we-
wait until night?
It is
I
night.
mean, it is.
Oh,
night.
it is night.
It's,
Oh, okay.
it's definitely like late evening.
It's like
Okay,
full
okay,
night, I
okay.
think.
Oh,
at
is
this
it?
point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Okay.
guys have been
Because it took us-
traveling
it
for
took
half
us
of the night,
half
so
a
it
day
is
to
midnight.
travel. Yeah.
Blaine
Okay.
was wearing some sunglasses, and he forgot to take them off. So I'm not sure how dark it was.
Doing
All I'm
the
saying
cool
is-
guy thing. He's being a Jonas brother. Sunglasses at night.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is I'm pretty sure. Either way, if people die, we either lose half of one enemy or half of the other. Either way, this is a good thing if you were to do this. But like I said, you do not do this until either I or Squall give you like a go ahead. Because if
Well-
you do this while we're there,
What I'm
you
thinking
fuck
is,
up.
so here's the thing. I know in character that there aren't any Kikamori in this area. So the scream is not going to bring Kikamori here. We're
Hmm.
surrounded by rivers and they don't traverse water.
Okay, fair.
Hence why they've been contained on this continent for so long, and it took Grissif literally capturing one, putting it on a boat, and bringing it to Eltrit for that one to be there. And
See-
why its cries never brought any others to it.
Got it. Out of character,
So-
I completely forgot that we were on a different continent. That's completely my bad.
So Maya's gonna say, do you think that Kikamori scream could still be a good enough distraction for them?
No, they will chase us down.
Okay.
Well, so here's my thoughts.
Okay.
I'm assuming you've
Flying
flown
is-
back and reconvened at this point. Yeah.
Yes.
No, she's yelling.
Yeah,
it.
that's what I said.
Oh,
It's
I
like-
missed that. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Yeah, I said.
It's alright. I mean, I
I'm
missed
gonna
that it
head
was
back and tell
nighttime, so-
everybody. What we could do is, I could, Clang and I could go and do a stealth mission, try and retrieve and Kendall, maybe steal some information about the ranks of this order, and
Squall,
then
may I ask, if we see shiny, can we get?
yes.
Okay. I'm in.
You can steal whatever you want from these guys. I'm more than happy to encourage that. Just as long as it doesn't get us killed.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I trust your skills. At this
Thank you,
point, I
thank
mean,
you.
I've seen you steal some pretty impressive things.
I
He
do
lifts his
that a
hat
lot.
and all the pearls are perfectly balanced on his head.
exactly. But I could carry Clang up into the air and he could scream downwards. What are they going to do? Follow us into the sky?
Would he even scream then?
They could try and shoot you down, but I know you're too fast for that.
I
I
mean,
can
you think I could just
literally
use the
grab
boost?
their ammunition and throw it back at them.
This isn't a crazy idea. I'm kind of down.
Why would you?
I mean, I can do it while we're moving too.
Why would you have him scream? Is that the distraction?
Because
you're
the
talking about?
scream makes them if they fail to withstand the scream, it makes them fearful, and they cannot follow us if they are fearful of
Okay.
us.
Not only
So-
that, it exploded a guy's head in a tavern,
Mm-hmm.
which
Well,
that
that
might just
too.
be because it was indoors, but it does burst eardrums.
Well,
Different scream. The one that killed the guy, different
Yeah.
scream.
That was a book rip.
Oh,
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
I've forgotten what happened. I'm
Maybe
but-
you need to go look at the wiki.
I'm literally reading it now.
but having half of the camp, because while I'm sure that there are some men or men and women amongst this group who can withstand that fear, I think a lot of the 40 to 50 odd people in that camp are probably just base level muscle and will likely be frightened, and that chaos could give us more than enough opportunity to get out. Now, that
Hey.
being said, they do know where we are, so, or because they sent somebody to us in the town, so I don't know if we could go back there. It might be ideal
Do you think
to
they
head
probably will
to,
know?
we
look
could
like-
head to Schnung if Jigsaw is confident that we could take refuge there.
Well, I just realized something.
What?
You know that the entire order is made of elves, right?
No. I don't think you ever explained that one.
Yeah, that's kind of why they hate me. Is because I'm half elf, so I'm not what they consider pure blood. So I kind of ran away because they were kind of not good to me and everyone else in the world. They're elves, so
They're going to be immune to the scream.
they're immune to fear.
Not immune, but resistant.
I am
Yeah.
also
PT,
from the
let me-
area of Schnung, so if we need to run, I can find a place for us to hide out in.
Well,
PT, does
technically, Maya,
thieves
didn't
can't?
you just get that new spell? The one that gives us a protected place?
Yes, the little hut. Yeah, I learned that from that druid guy.
So, if we set up the little hut, then if we can grab and Kendall, we can simply run back to
character?
the hut and nobody could follow us in.
Out of character, I'm the same level of stealth as you. Too.
Also, a reminder before you make this your plan as your DM that any creature not inside the hut when you cast it can't go into it. So Kendall can't go into the hut.
Oh, okay. I thought it was that you had to, like, clarify who could be in the hut.
No, it has to be you clarify creatures within the radius
Well,
of the hut.
So, I mean, she could prep the spell, and then the moment we get there...
It is
set
a
it
1 minute
off.
ritual.
Okay, well...
Shit.
I'm
Well-
trying to. I'm not trying to be like a. No, you can't do this. I'm trying to be like a. You can do that, but like keep in mind.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that also wouldn't stop them from just surrounding the hut as well. Like, I'm not saying...
Yeah.
I'm throwing out ideas because nobody else is.
Yeah, sorry,
Like,
I'm
your
being
first-
slow
I was
today.
just trying to figure out your first idea. So I was just trying to. So you were saying, like, I'm totally listening, trying to come up with ideas. So, I mean, could I make the? I mean, PT out of character. Could I? I'm a College of Lore. Could I whisper it and not be loud when I'm casting it? Or
So for
It's not
me,
about the
it's
loudness,
less of
it's
an
about how
issue
long it
of
takes.
like because from what the plan sounds like, and correct me if I'm wrong. This is your guys' escape plan once you have Enkindle. So it would be more of you'd have to cast it in a single spot while these guys are hot on your trail.
it'd be much more of a timing issue. Like you'd have 10 minutes to get in and 10 minutes to get out, and then I would be watching my, keeping time. I don't know if that would work. Unless you guys wanted to try to do a time thing, but I don't know.
Well,
Still okay with stealthing in and stealthing out. So the one thing is that, like, the only reason we're going to get chased is if we get caught.
Yeah. I could also put up like a 20-foot wall around us, or at least in front of us while we run away.
Well, I mean, I don't know any... Does your order have a lot of magic users?
A little bit, here and there.
Here, okay, so not a... Well...
Not
a few
really.
Magic,
Could you tell
magic
us-
users have ways to counter other magic users, so I wouldn't depend too heavily on magic for this.
Well,
Put
I-
it this way: as far as I'm aware, and out of character PT, you can always stop me. But as far as I'm aware, the teenager who had the gauntlet didn't. He used that to amplify his magic, so they kind of. It's only really that they only use ones that amplify their magic. Other than that, it's just base armor.
Yeah. Just and this is kind of just like how I piece things together when I'm playing games, which is how I'm just gonna kind of explain it. So I if this sounds condescending, just let me know. It's not meant to. You could assume that because they sent out somebody who has magic as a messenger.
That there's probably a decent amount of magic.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think our best bet is for me and Clang to get in there. My intention is to get to Enkindle. I saw their central camp, and I feel that that is probably our best bet for where they're keeping her, because they're going to keep her well guarded, and in a central location where we would have to pass by a bunch of people. Clang and I go in, stealth. I can fly him in so that we don't have to actually pass anybody by. We get into the tent. Maybe take out the people that are in there if we have to, because it's probably not as many. Get Enkindle out, get any information that we can about what they're planning, or anything to that effect. Any shinies that Clang might want to take, and then we get out.
Question. So, Squall, where was this place located? Was it located near a lot of water?
No. They're spread out over about a half a mile, small camps, but about 40 to 50 people, so, give or take 10 to 25 people in each camp. They're spread out over a half a mile looking for dry spaces, because obviously this is a rainforest, so it's quite damp.
Well, yes, yeah,
and,
I grew up here, yeah. We're in this
So,
area.
it's not one expansive camp, but they're all near enough by that, the blast of a horn would summon everybody to wherever it's coming from.
Did you also say that because Maya grew up around here, knew she can move through this area really, really well? Right?
I would say that you can navigate in the area really
Okay.
well, so you could find your way from point A to point B, but you would still fall prey to the same things as everyone else in terms of things like water up to your waist being difficult terrain, etc., etc.
Yeah, because I was trying to think if there was a way where.
But you do have a climbing speed, and the tree canopy
Yeah.
is very thick. Where there are trees.
Water up to your waist doesn't stop me.
No, it was more like I was out of character. I was thinking Maya could be somebody who is when you guys are in. Maya could take Gwen and the other two, and we could be on the outside in case things get really hairy or something.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I'm not gonna leave you guys like a half a mile away. I just that me and Clang will go into the center of camp, because Clang is small enough that I can probably carry him.
Yeah.
If I'm not flying him a long distance, I think it should be manageable. But I can't fly you in, because you're the same size as me, if not bigger.
That's why I'm also trying to figure out. Because I was hoping we were near water, and then you could create a sea monster, like the water monster that would just freak them out, right?
Well, that would completely defeat the purpose of the stealth mission.
Well, you distract them. If it got really bad, it would distract them. Hopefully, to go deal with that.
They would recognize that it was magic and that somebody was doing it, which would put them on guard.
Which is why I was hoping that they'd go fight it or something. Just an idea, right? Spitballing ideas.
Yeah.
I think that would be good. I mean, if we get caught,
we're basically
that would be a good way to try and distract some people. But here's the thing: if they're magic users, they're going to know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm not. My ability to control water is inherent in my race. It is not a magical talent. It's not a great illusion. It's not going to, distract anyone. Largely, my water abilities are used to just manipulate water, to change its form, to bring it with me. It's not. It would be a very small beast if I did make it. It would be about a 5-foot beast.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
thought you could make some big ones.
No.
Be a fair
Out of character, my control water is in a 5x5 foot cube, which is essentially the size of one cube on our battle map.
Or
so it
one
is not-
ferret.
It is not a. It is a functional spell. It is not a good distraction or anything like that. That's why, for instance, before I was able to put ice on the road enough to slip a horse, but not, I can't make a 30-foot monster rise out of a river. It has its limits because it is inherent racial magic and not,
Okay.
It's also a cantrip, so
Yeah.
it's like prestidigitation for you. It can do things, but it can't do anything crazy.
PT, what's the or Squall? Do you know the diameters of the smaller camps?
I can get
Like
you.
30 foot?
I can get you those.
If they're 30 feet, I could put them in a sinkhole.
If you create
That's
a lot
not
of
a joke.
sinkholes, that's a big distraction.
That's I could put them, boom, just lower them into the ground.
So the larger camp is about 80 feet across. The smaller camps you could probably sinkhole.
Yeah, I could sinkhole them. I think. Hold up.
We could.
Oh
I mean,
no,
we
no,
can-
I couldn't. I was wrong.
Okay.
I think. Hold up. It goes. Yeah, no, it's 30 feet by 5 feet. Yeah,
Put them in a 5-foot deep sinkhole.
5 foot deep sinkhole.
So it's not a. It's like a wall.
Yeah.
Is it a 30-foot circle?
I believe so. Hold up. I'm working it out. I'm rereading this 3 times. Within range of
I mean,
fits.
ideally, like I said, we should keep all of the theatrics as a
Yeah.
backup plan if Clang and I get caught, or if an alarm goes off. But I have confidence in us.
Are you looking at Mold Earth?
Don't worry about it.
Is that is that the spell? Because I can tell you the answer.
Yeah.
If you target an area of loose earth, you can instantly excavate it, move it along the ground, and deposit up to 5 feet away. But it is a 5-foot cube.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
It's the same as
I can
water.
do it 30 feet away. That's what I realized. I thought that I could do
Yes.
30 feet. That was my bad. So
I would let you
The
drop
reason
an
that
entire
I
30-foot circle by half an inch.
I was 100% down to do stealth, except I get permanent disadvantage on stealth.
That's why it's just me and Clang.
So it'd be just you and Clang.
I also
You all
have
would stay nearby. You would
Yeah.
come with us, but not close enough that it would be easy for them to spot you. But
Yeah.
close enough that you could hear if there was a commotion. So
Yeah.
if we need you to intervene, you'd be there.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have the spell Enthrall. Could I also
You
walk
could-
in there as a traveling bard to play a song?
I'm pretty sure you can only do that to one person. How does Enthrall work?
The order could
It's
probably
like a
would
10
also
to
kill.
Causing
Yeah,
creatures
they're
destroyed?
they're elves. They can't be charmed.
They
Oh,
will kill you.
true.
Yeah,
And they'll
you'd
probably
all.
kill you.
Yeah, they'd probably when you showed up and you were like, "I'm a traveling merchant," you'd probably catch the wrong end of a sword.
Yeah.
I was gonna say traveling bard, trying to make some money.
So far, Squall, your plan seems the most feasible with a camp of this size.
Exactly. If
I
it was
don't-
a smaller camp, I believe our ability to fight would be able to take it. If it was
Outnumber the
10
fuck.
people, I think that we could do it. But 50 people, I don't want to risk it.
No, me neither. I just. Yeah.
That being said, regardless of what happens, they're going to hunt us. So we need to
Yeah.
be prepared to get the fuck out of town.
Okay, so let me clear up the plan because out of character I was doing something and just double checking. You're gonna fly over the Clang distract them all. We're gonna sneak in there, get Enkindle out.
Sneaking in there.
You move
Well,
past the
I-
sneaking in.
Let me make sure.
You guys
You
are
know
not
what?
going
Let
to
me make
sneak
sure that
in at
I
all.
know. Let me make sure that I know the plan, so that I don't mess it up while you guys are actively doing it. You and Clang are gonna sneak into the camp and try and grab Enkindle, while the other three wait on the outside of the camp, ready to barge in if anything goes wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good
I
idea.
want to stealthily fly us over to that central camp, ideally, and then or to that central camp and tent. Drop us in probably behind it, wherever we can see there aren't a lot of people around. Make our way into the tent, take out or stealth past whoever might be inside. Grab Enkindle, grab ideally some papers and things like that. I'd like to, if it's the general's tent, which I believe it is, I'd like to get some, reconnaissance, grab anything that I can see of value documentation wise, so that we can see what they're doing, what they're planning, where they're going, so we can avoid them. Let Clang take whatever beautiful things that guy has stored in there. I'm sure there's shit tons of money probably. And then get the fuck out.
Yeah, okay, that works. Yep.
What I am most concerned about is in between, as we are removing Enkindle, I do not know her prowess in stealth. So she is most likely to get us seen. With you
Absolutely.
three prepared on the exterior, if part of this camp starts to rouse to us, you all are paying attention, you'll know where we've gone, you'll know where we're coming from, and if somebody notices us, you can take them out before they can raise the alarm.
I like that. I like that. There's a high chance I could do reconnaissance with Reginald as well.
Reginald?
Yeah, he's my weasel scarf.
The thing, from your staff, your crazy staff.
No, from my throat. I still have him.
Do Eldritch Knights get familiars?
It's a spell I used to find familiar.
Yeah, that's what the joke I was making, like from your staff, because you casted it. Never mind, it was a bad joke.
Yeah, so you could bring him, and then that's how you could signal us, or he could scurry along the ground. They would just think he's just a rodent. I don't know. I was just throwing something out
Getting
there.
Enkindle out.
All right.
How are you
walking
getting
her
Enkindle
out?
We'll figure it out.
So it seems like we have a decent plan. I really have to use the bathroom, so we're gonna go to an intermission real quick.
Okay.
Sounds good. Then we'll do the fun part.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
everyone. We will be right back.
we can just kind of move Ellie into position.
True.
Because
Well-
the first part of this is gonna be largely me and Ferret, so
True. And we're back.
Squall, break it down for us.
alright. So
I'm Clang.
me and Clay
I'm a bird.
are flying.
Wait, I have the song.
Oh my god. I'm in Spain without the S.
I'm in
Whoa.
Spain without the A.
Tell us the plan with that funky beat.
I would rather not. Oh god.
Do you ever feel like you want to raid a camp of bunch of fucking dickheads? Yeah. By the way, chat,
You ever
Gorba.
feel-
Gorba, for everybody, is the guy who made the song that you all heard
He
at the
is.
beautiful beginning of stream.
Clang,
It was
Clang's
so
bird.
good.
Gorba
I can play it again if you want.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Dingo,
play it
but
again.
Gorba is the OG frog.
He is.
That's
Encore,
true.
encore. Okay, cool.
Encore?
Break it down, Squall.
Bird, little bird.
I am not.
Flying over.
Really know how to
Break down that
sound.
plan.
Outweighing.
This is the cringiest thing I've ever heard, but it's also kind of a bop.
It's kind of really a bop. What everybody can't see is that half of the face cams right now are all dancing, and it's beautiful. Oh my god, Santa Claus is here now. Oh my god, we got free Shark Hat? Wow. That's how you know it's a banger.
Is this the Clang song?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the Clang song. I don't know, is it meant to be playing through your, like,
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I don't have
Okay.
voice mod.
got it.
Alrighty, so,
I tried my best with what I had.
alright, Maya, just so you
I
know, we're
do.
already back.
Yeah, send it.
Yeah,
You should
sorry.
send it to Ferret so we can
I
play it
did.
properly.
I
Okay.
did.
Alrighty.
Play it at the end of stream on the outro screen.
At the end of Scream.
I'll
At the end of
play
Scream.
it as we're doing the outro. Alrighty.
I have it ready.
Okay, so Squall, you pick up Clang and you guys begin flying over the camp.
Yeah, I'd probably let him like hop on my back rather than having. I mean, unless he wants to be carried like a baby, like. I'm really
I'm
learning
okay on
things
the
about
back.
all of our smaller members of the crew.
Are you and Clang leaving your packs behind?
How far are we right now? Like, would they be able to hear if I gave my dogs a code sound to come and get us?
Not if you whispered it.
Would
They're
the dogs understand though?
they're trained
Yeah,
dogs,
they
bro.
they
You-
understand 100% of your commands. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still dogs, so I'd have to double check the
Well,
rules
yeah.
on
I mean,
that. But
if you were
if you
like,
give them a command word, I'll give them both an intelligence check.
Okay, I'm gonna
the
I guess
code
I
word is
don't-
soliloquy.
I'm gonna go up to my
Sure.
dogs. And I'm gonna say, hey, if you
Shoot.
guys hear, then that means come and get us.
Fucking
Alright,
hate
now,
this.
I'm also going to clarify. You are aware by making the dogs a part of this adventure, they will lose their campaign plot invulnerability.
Oh.
Guys, stay out of this.
Okay.
If you hear, do not come and get us.
Just know that I'm doing fine and Daddy loves you.
Okay.
So, do you think there's any worth in bringing Reginald, or do you think that you guys will be able to give us a signal if shit gets south?
I mean, Reginald's a familiar, so if he dies,
Yeah,
you can
we
just
can-
bring him back.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, actually, it probably wouldn't be a bad plan for Reginald to come with us, because then
Yeah.
you would know exactly what was happening.
Yeah, no, that was the plan. I think that would be good.
Everybody,
think
So
that's a good
wait,
plan.
can you see through Reginald's eyes?
So it's kind of like
Oh!
it's kind of like half vision. So like I can like flip flop between.
Will you explain that to Clang?
No. Because I know what you're gonna do. No.
okay.
I whisper
it's
to the
me?
ferret, Gwen, look at this.
Okay, so Things to know. Reading the Find Familiar spell to make sure, right? You can
Yeah.
see through its eyes as long as it is within 100 feet of you.
Okay.
So
Well,
you
said
guys,
the camp is 80 feet.
I did,
total.
but remember they're spread out. So for them to get to for the second party to get to the camp, they're going to have to pass at least one stealth check because they're going to have to go past those outlying camps.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Am I explaining that well?
Yeah.
Like there's a
Yeah.
smaller camp in between.
Yeah, so like the
where
smaller
we
camps
are.
are in a ring around this big camp in the center.
Could
It's
we
that
not
map that
just
we saw
have
the
them,
rumors.
like, go wide? I mean, technically, if Gwaine is watching through the ferret's eyes the entire time, couldn't they just go wide around to the center camp? So that
Wait.
they wouldn't be as
Yes,
easy
but
to
they'd have
spot?
to go through the water.
Don't you have that like floating thing, Matt?
The floating disc?
Yeah. Can you
Yeah.
fly?
You can't fly. It only hovers 5 feet off the ground.
Dang.
Yeah.
But if he's
It
looking
could go
through the
over water,
eyes,
though.
I would give them advantage on their stealth checks, Squall, because he would be able to look down and see where the
I would
guards
know
were
where they
from an
are.
aerial view. They could kind of almost third person move their way through the swamp.
I mean, if you guys are confident in that,
I'm confident as long as my permanent disadvantage, like basically that would just mean that I just get a regular roll, right?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially,
And I have
you
inspiration,
have, and you have
So you
inspiration.
better believe that's what I'm using it on. So I'm more than happy to do that.
Then you just
I
have to
know.
worry about Jigsaw.
Can he be in the hood?
Yeah,
Of
technically,
a-
couldn't he be carried?
Yeah, if he's carried, his
Mhm.
armor's not going to make any noise.
So if Gwaine carries him, then you're all good.
I also like that idea because it means that if me and Maya get caught, they only think there's two of us until I fucking throw this bitch out of nowhere.
Frog attack.
Yeah, I like this plan. This works.
Frogger's revenge.
We
All
go
right.
ahead with it.
So, you guys leave Stitches, Needle, and Thread. As Squall and Clang, you take off, and we're gonna do
Quite
the
an
people
adversary we're getting.
sneaking up first, and then we'll do you guys.
Okay.
So Gwaine,
He's in the
Maya,
hood.
and Jigsaw. Hey, what is going on? Welcome to the chat. There's a spider on my ceiling. The names of people who pop into my chat are my favorite part of streaming.
So good.
Right now they are trying to sneak into an enemy camp.
Yep.
So you all head off and you make your way through the water and give me your stealth rolls.
Got it.
Gwaine and Mayada.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna use inspiration. So do you just want?
So you just nat 20.
I'm just nat 20. Yeah.
And then Maya, I need yours.
Oh god.
At advantage.
Oh, at advantage?
Yeah, you get
Yes.
advantage. Yeah.
Well.
Okay. So you guys have a close call when one of the guards walks out of his tent. It looks like to go to the bathroom. But you guys managed to sneak up to the outside of this main camp undetected.
Cool.
Squall and Clang, you're kind of, I'm assuming, just like hovering over them so that they're within 100 feet while this happens.
Yeah.
And then
yeah, kind
as-
of, I mean, more over the camp probably. So
Yeah.
that
As
They
they
can
get
see.
into position, you move, and Squall, you land behind the big tent.
do we
Kind
have
of,
that
you
on?
see that there's a large tree, and you land in the shadow of the tree with Clang. So
Okay.
let me just.
Yeah. Show me a map.
Matt.
Map, map, map.
Go, Dad. Go. Go, Dad. Go.
So you land. Oh, I need your tokens too. Un momento. I have to steal them from elsewhere.
Damn, this man really living in a clown tent.
How dare you call my office a clown tent? Oh, you were talking about the NPCs. Hey, thanks for the follow. There's a spider on my ceiling. Wait, what? Oh, no. It's gonna get me every time.
Where?
Alrighty. So you all will be up here. The rest of you will be hidden away down here. All right, everybody see where they're at?
Yeah.
I did it again. 1 second, everyone.
You got it.
40 people fit in this place?
No, this is just one of several small camps.
Uh,
There's like 4 different camps. So in this camp, there's probably like between 15 and 20, and then all the other ones have like 10 guys each.
I broke.
we
everything.
could have taken them.
They're all very close by, though.
I broke everything.
You broke everything.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
why did you do that?
Because I had a roll 20 window open for you and a roll 20 window open for me, and when I switched to the other scene, it automatically pulled my roll 20 window.
PT, stop
Tragedy.
it.
I know. I'm so bad at this.
He's so cute though.
Oh, thanks. We have Jesus.
Raid.
Oh God. Ampo!
Enpo raid.
Ampo raid.
And Parade!
It's my sexy husband.
Wait, was Ampo playing Lego Star Wars?
Nah, he was
Whoa.
playing.
Whoa.
He was playing
Orange Cat,
Void
welcome in.
Paw.
Welcome Raiders. We're playing some
Oh.
D&D.
Yeah.
Sutoko's upset that you keep breaking the immersion.
I'm sorry.
Never
Sorry,
mind about it.
Stoko.
I
My
just-
bad.
I love chat though.
I don't have
Alrighty.
so many. I have 4. Flam, chill the fuck out.
Alrighty, so you guys land behind the main tree as you watch. It seems like none of the guards out here are really out and about. Like they're all in their tents.
Yeah, because it's the dead of night.
I didn't realize what this song was, but it's hilarious.
Matt, I'm included in that 4, right?
Yeah, it's you, Trix, and Poe. There was one more.
What am I, chopped liver?
I don't
No.
think that you're a romantic interest. I think you're like a quirky.
I would
best
give you
friend
chopped
at best.
asparagus.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
Garrett as
start
well.
figuring out how you're gonna make your way through this camp so I can figure out how I'm gonna kill you for that comment.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this, guys.
Probably stealth like between trees in such a direction as such to try and keep as much like foliage between the openings of tents.
Okay. Both of you give me stealth checks.
I
I'm
will.
just gonna use my inspiration to nat 20 it.
Okay, perfect.
I got a 23.
There
So
you go.
you
So my
both-
total is 26.
You both are able to sneak through this tent all the way up until the point that you are directly behind the main tent, hidden in the shadows.
Alright, I'm listening to see if I can hear anybody inside.
Inside you hear a voice say, "Where's that insolent boy? We sent him out hours ago. He should have been back by now."
Is it
And-
a tent that you would be able to kind of like lift up a little bit on
Yeah.
the bottom? Peek inside? Okay. That's nice to know. I'm not doing that right now though.
Okay. But that is what you hear from inside. Nobody responds to it. Sounds like whoever's inside is talking to themselves.
Now Clang is gonna peek under the tent.
When
I'm,
you
I'm
peek,
keeping an eye out while Clang peeks so that we don't get snuck up on.
when you peek under the tent, Clang, you see inside there is a very large elf in plate armor with both hands on the table in front of him. It looks like the table in front of him has a much larger map on it. And then as you look around the room, you can see that there's an actual bed in this room. There's a weapons rack in this room. And then tied up, like hog-tied with a gag in her mouth on the far side of the room is Enkindle.
Hmm. If I
Does Reginald also see this? Is he wrapped around
Yeah.
Squall or is he down?
Reginald's head pops in next to you so Glayton can see.
Yeah.
Probably
Okay.
just like, oh yeah, because he would need to be with Clang. Just in the cloak.
And then Squall, give me a perception check. Because you're keeping watch.
Let's 17, 19.
In the distance, you can see a group of figures holding torches walking between camp to camp, but it looks like they're walking the outside ring.
Okay.
Let me just dip my dagger here in my poison that I've made. So now my dagger is coated with poison. That just takes like.
So, PT, am I shit at math, or are they 40 feet away from us? Wait, no, there's literally squares for this. 5, 10.
Well, actually, there's literally a ruler for this.
Oh, yeah, true.
They are 40 feet away from you.
Noted. This is good news. Because I just found out that my familiar can cast Mold Earth.
Your familiar
That's
can
not-
cast spells for you.
He can.
That's
Yep.
sick.
Yeah. I was just reading the page and I was like,
So much.
if I had
Squall.
given him a dagger and he put it in his mouth, he would be able to cast like Booming Blade,
My God.
which is adorable.
So Squall. I think our lady friend is in there.
Okay. Do you think we could surprise him and take him out?
I've already coated my dagger with my deadly poison.
Okay. Let's do
Let's slit this guy's wrists. Let's kill him.
it. She ducks down to go under the tent as well.
So you two duck into the tent and begin sneaking up on this guy. Give me stealth checks.
Oh my God.
I don't know if we
24.
Yes. Oh god. If I roll shittily, 12.
So you guys get into this tent, and you make it about 5 feet into this tent when from both sides of you, from seemingly out of nowhere, you just hear barking. Like frantic, like hounds barking. And this guy just turns his head and looks over his shoulder.
You're telling me I didn't see those when I looked under the tent?
You did not. Because you can't see them now either.
Oh.
We hear it, we don't see them.
Oh.
I think they might be invisible.
And he just turns and he looks at you over his shoulder. Can I help you with something?
I don't believe so, actually. I think I stumbled in here on accident.
Oh? In the middle of nowhere in the woods?
Yeah, I was looking for a place to stay. I thought this may have been an inn.
Roll me deception. Or use
Actually,
your...
inspiration.
It's like, shit, this isn't it. He just gets drunk.
Well, you're in the wrong tent. If you head back outside, one of my soldiers will be more than accommodating with finding you a place to rest.
Oh. Yeah, my bad. It won't happen again, for sure.
And sure it doesn't. And your friend?
Whoa. Oh my gosh, when did you get here?
Well, I lost sight of you, and I was just following the sound of feathers.
I'm at this point I can hear what's going on, and I just kind of tell Maya and Jigsaw they've been spotted. Can we creep like 5 feet closer?
Yes, you can.
You guys. Oh, are you talking about the birds that you saw over there? And then Klein kind of points at the door.
Squall?
Yeah, the birds that I saw over there.
They were big birds over there.
Yep, huge birds over there.
In the opposite direction from where we're standing right now.
Well, perhaps you should get on with it then.
Get on with what?
Leaving.
Oh, this tent?
Yes.
Oh. No, you're totally right. I'm sorry. Is this only yours? Cause there's a lady over there. Are you supposed to have her here?
I tire of your questions, Kenku.
I'm just one. She does not look like she's having a good time. That's not how you treat a woman.
It is
You know, I
also
have to
none of
agree.
your business.
I mean, that's fair. If she's into that, then so be it. But I mean, she does not look like she has any good looks in her eyes right now.
Perhaps you should keep your attentions to matters that are important to your cast, Kenku.
Also, what the heck was that noise earlier? Cause I have no idea where that was coming from.
He turns around and begins to draw a sword.
He turns around.
Yes.
Clang is stabbing him as he turns around.
Roll to hit.
I will.
Clang, do you have an
Make an
Clang, do you have an
attack.
extra?
Do I get a cunning action on that?
No, I mean to disengage.
Oh, okay.
Okay, strange question, PT. So I'm rereading this sheet, right? And it's saying, just making sure. When you cast a spell with a range of touch, your familiar can deliver the spell as if it casts a spell. What does that mean?
So spells have a range that, like, if it has a range of 30 feet, so Mold Earth, you would not be able to cast. It has to be spells like Inflict Wounds, which is something where you would have to lay your hand out and touch the target. Your familiar can cast it. It's like having an extra hand. So Booming
So
Blade
I cannot use Booming Blade from my Weasel.
You still could, but you wouldn't be able to use it on your own weapon. You'd have to use it on whatever dagger the Weasel was wielding.
The weasel dagger.
Clang, do you have a dagger on your belt?
He
I
does.
got like 10 daggers.
I was gonna say, while Clang's doing that, while Clang's stabbing this guy, the Weasel's gonna draw a sword with his
I'm
mouth.
still
or a dagger
waiting
with
for
his
your
mouth.
to hit, Clang.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
I'm also gonna.
Is the
19.
poison one? Is this the poison dagger?
Yes,
too?
this is the poison dagger.
When you swing your dagger, this man reaches out and grabs your wrist.
Oh,
I'm going for 2 hits as well.
okay.
The
go.
Weasel runs and tries to slice his ankle.
I'm gonna need you to make an improvised weapon check at disadvantage, Gwen, and Squall, you can make your attack.
My 2.
As they're attacking and he's got my
Oh,
wrist,
that was
can
a
Clang
shit
kind of
roll.
try and take his attention onto Clang
Okay.
and be like, "Whoa,
Second
man, I
one's a
slipped. I'm
22.
so sorry."
He said,
So Squall, you swing your first weapon and he bats it aside. As you bring the back end of the quarterstaff up and you catch him in the chin, and he lowers his head back down and smiles with blood in his teeth, and then swings Clang at you.
Nope. Stunning
Ow.
strike.
What's the save?
Okay.
Wait,
DC
question.
14.
PT
Con.
question. In the meantime,
He rolled a
are
14.
me and Maya aware of anything
So he
going on
beats
right
it.
No,
now?
I've told you they've been spotted. You are watching me,
Yeah, but
like,
obviously
edge
they've been
towards
spotted.
them.
But can we? Do we assume therefore that they're in combat right now?
I mean, you could see this beginning to take place, but you also know
I'm
you're outside a
conveying
camp
to
with
you
a
they-
lot of
But we're
people in
we're
it.
kind of
Exactly.
far, aren't we?
You're in my hood, so I'm literally like, I'm just saying to you, they're getting into a fight.
Can I
And
give
Gwen,
his
you
natural
recognize the
bardic
man they're getting into a
inspiration?
fight with.
Can I give his
Oh.
natural bardic inspiration?
Not from where you are,
Dang it.
unless it has a 40 foot range,
And you would still have to speak.
and you would also alert everybody around you.
Well,
So Squall,
Um,
you catch him in the chin, and he swings Clang at you.
Let me roll. I should probably roll damage on that.
How am
Oh,
I doing
yeah, you
improvised
should.
weapon?
Absolutely, you should.
How am I doing
It's just
improvised
1d20, no proficiencies, no bonuses.
weapon?
9 damage.
Don't worry.
Okay. So Squall,
Didn't you do stunning strikes, guy?
Squall,
I tried. He saved against it.
Okay.
You swing your quarterstaff and you hit this man, and as you go for your stunning strike, you feel just a burning thing of iron across the back of your leg as Gwain's weasel, trying to swing at this guy's leg, catches yours. Gwain, roll damage. Roll 1d4 for the dagger.
You know, it's his first time in battle. He's a young little
It's
weasel.
only a 1! It's only a 1!
Two ones in a row.
You just feel this thing cut the back of your leg, Squall.
Thankfully, I've got temporary HP, so I'm good. I just looked down and I'm like, what the fuck?
And then he is
Somehow the
going,
weasel shrugs.
He is going to try to
So
hit
cute.
you with Clang.
Okay. Improvised
Did
weapon.
he just roll a nat 20?
Doesn't he roll a disadvantage for trying to hit him with Clang?
No.
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 You know,
I
he
rolled
does-
it. I
no.
rolled Clang as an improvised weapon. I flat rolled it. And he nat 20'd the roll.
Oh my god.
Alright, I speak to Jigsaw and I say, I may be throwing you through the side of this tent.
I'm ready. I'm ready. And he's like hyping himself up in the hoodie.
I may need you to hold like a
So,
dagger so you can
as you
cut through the
guys-
tent, because I'm gonna throw
Before
you
you leave, I'm
straight.
giving you bardic
As you
inspiration.
guys,
Do not
as
go
you
anywhere.
guys hear
No,
this
no, no.
barking continue,
don't.
soldiers begin to come out of their tents,
Towards...
and
Towards the
they're looking
center
towards
tent?
the main tent right now.
Okay, Jigsaw, here's the plan. I'm gonna throw you through the wall of that tent.
Oh, Panda's
You're gonna
raiding
help
with a
them
bar-
out?
Panda's raiding. Welcome, raiders.
Okay, nah, hear me out. I'll do you one better, okay? I need you to trust me on this one, okay? I need you to throw me as far as you can in the opposite direction of where they are, and I will try and distract most of the camp and just gun it.
Okay,
Or you distracting the rest of the camp.
so real quick, Squall and Clang. You're not gonna take any damage because Clang is mostly feathers, but both of you give me dex checks to stay on your feet.
I give him bardic inspiration for
A
him to be by
dex
himself.
save
No,
or dex
no,
check?
Dex
Because
save.
Maya, you'll alert all of them that we're here.
DC
I got
And the
it.
whole
Whisper-
point-
He's right next to me. I can whisper to it.
Fucking
Whisper to him.
15.
There
Okay,
you go.
so you two are kind of thrown off your feet as this man reaches back down and fully draws his sword.
Shit.
You ready
Okay,
to activate
Jigsaw,
your
how are you-
plan, Gwaine? Oh, here, let me put these guys where you can see them.
Doc, how are you gonna distract them? Just so that I'm aware.
Mhm.
How are you gonna distract them just so I'm aware?
I'll message you that, actually.
Okay, thanks.
Concerning.
So I can't.
Where-
I couldn't whisper bardic inspiration to him since he's like right next to me.
You can whisper it to them since they're right next to you.
Yes.
PT.
How
Where is
close are
Clang
we
now?
to Kendall when we
I was
fall?
just about to ask
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
You guys end up right next to Kendall.
Okay.
Oh, so I'm gonna start talking this guy up again, but with my other hand, I'm gonna start slyly like cutting the binds, and I'm gonna be like,
Good,
dude,
good.
listen, my bad. This is a misunderstanding. I slipped and my knife almost stabbed you. That is crazy.
Wow, so crazy.
Honestly, don't even know how that happened, to be honest. And this whole time, Clang is like behind him, cutting the rope.
I
Squall,
probably just get up.
yeah, he looks at you, Squall, and he goes, "You need to maintain better care of your servant, Ganassi."
You've got some fucked up opinions about who should be around you. I'm seeing, you know, that kid that you sent to come harass us. He also had some fucked up opinions, and you know what? He choked on a lot of water for it. And she gets up and runs and like swings at him again.
All right, roll. the
Clang
hit.
is still talking to him. Hey man, I didn't really catch your
Clang,
name
you-
either.
Clang, you feel your knife get through the ropes as they kind of fall away.
Oh, nat 20 on the second one.
So, roll
Dang.
damage on it.
Okay. Whoa.
I have an idea, Jigsaw. We got
15.
this.
All right. So
Frick.
you missed him with the first one again as he parries it with the sword, and you catch him with the second one. And as his face goes to the side, you leave a long gash down his cheekbone, and you realize that underneath his skin seems to be this black, almost cobalt-like substance.
Oh, were you a smoker? I am
Can
so
Can I
sorry.
try Stunning Strike again?
You can.
Stunning
He
Strike.
does sound like a smoker to me.
Is the Ganassi, is she completely free now?
Yes, she is.
DC 14
Oh, okay.
con.
I'm gonna, as as Squall is still beating this man,
He failed it. He's
I
stunned
turn.
Yes.
Oh!
I
turn it
turn-
in Kindle, and I
Yeah.
go, I'm about to scream really loud, okay,
Oh,
and
no.
it's going to be bad.
You need to take in Kindle and get out of here.
Get the fuck no! If like the weasel like as Squall says that, the weasel is like basically giving you the sign that he's going to lead you back to us.
Yeah.
Or
Am I
lead you-
not screaming? Am I not screaming right now?
No!
No, don't
No, 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 no,
We have in Kindle. You said I could scream when we had in
no,
Kindle.
No,
No.
we're not screaming.
Okay.
Squall would break the rest of the binds after Clang was like made cuts in them, so they'd be easier to break.
Well,
like,
and Kindle's
ungag
already
Kindle.
free.
Okay, cool.
All right, then
Jig-
let's get out of here. I guess.
yeah.
Jigsaw, I can't lie. I'm throwing you.
Depressed. Sounds
to one of-
extremely depressed.
Jigsaw.
No sleeping.
Are we executing the plan?
we,
No,
we're executing option 2. I'd like to point out. That is the one that
I
we.
just look
I
at
really am a
the spirit
fan
and I
of
say,
option
"Hold!"
one personally.
You look at the
We're-
ferret and you say hold.
Yeah. Like hold as in I know you can hear me say and I say
Yeah.
hold to the
Okay.
other group.
Okay. While you're holding, I'm gonna throw Jigsaw north about 35 feet.
Oh my god.
Do I do option 1 or 2?
Option
Yes.
2 from the
Being thrown-
back.
I'm like, you could do it, little buddy.
From the
You're
back?
doing great.
From the back. Basically, you're gonna go up and you're gonna go to their tents and do option 2. Okay?
Okay.
Can you do that?
I have
Um,
the things in my inventory to do it.
Great. Awesome. Basically, I'm just you actually no. You can make your way there yourself. I'm not gonna throw you because that would distract. It would honestly be quieter, I think, if you went there yourself than if I
Did
threw you.
Squall
I'm in
say-
full plate armor. How is it gonna be
say to
quiet?
do this? Like, doesn't seem like there's a
No,
blood
I explicitly
motion.
just said not to, in
I know.
fact.
I don't think I know that. I don't think
No,
Wayne
you
has
don't. Only
anything.
literally
Wayne
only
hasn't-
Gwen
All right,
Wait,
all right,
that's
all right. We're not
anyone.
doing. We're not
Hold
doing
on,
that.
hold on.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
This will
Sorry.
decide option 1 or 2, Matt. PT, how many people are coming out to go and
nobody yet.
We can see. Yes, they are. They're all
Yes, they
surrounding the
are.
tent. You can see the
They're all
people.
going
They're like
towards the
black
tent,
dogs.
yes.
There's 8 of them.
There's 9 of them.
Jigsaw, hold on option 2. That's
Hear
what
me
we're
out,
doing.
hear me out, hear
And-
me out. I think we
No!
combine them. Right? We combine them. I'll run around, do option 1, I'll distract them, you do option 2, and then we all get the fuck out.
Not crazy, but we'll hold for a second. That's the plan. We'll hold. We'll let them carry on.
What am I rolling strength for, chat?
We'll carry on.
Alright. So yeah, this guy is stunned.
Oh, God.
While he's stunned, I want to take us. I want to kick his sword away, so he can't have access to it when he comes back to, and hog tie him if I can.
You have 6 seconds.
Yeah, it's not gonna be the best hog tie.
You can
but, like-
bind his ankles,
That works.
He's just
but he is still
Tie his
standing
fingers
and
together.
holding onto his sword. That's him, because he's just stunned.
okay. He's okay. Fuck it
can he take
then.
a stun? Sword?
I'm
Can you take
gonna push and Kendall towards the door, and then dip over to the desk and grab all of the like books and maps and shit, like everything that I can.
Okay.
And then Clang's just gonna chuck a dagger at him in the back.
Fuck you.
Waste
Just
the
to
Roll to
just to
hit at
try and like
disadvantage?
distract this guy from
Or at-
Squall,
Wouldn't it be an
maybe. Well,
advantage?
It'd be an
'Cause he's-
advantage. I said the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Roll to hit at advantage.
okay. That's a 20. And that's a 21.
They will both hit. So they'll hit.
Nice.
Stab.
Good old stab. For 7 damage.
Alrighty.
Combined? Combined?
Well, I
You
was
hit
only
twice.
throwing. No, I rolled at advantage.
Oh, got it.
Alrighty. So he's gonna
can
take
pick it up.
that damage. And as
Yeah.
it hits him in the back, it almost seems to snap him out of the stunning strike, and he grabs his side and goes, "Ah!" and turns around and looks at you both.
Looks at us, but wait, is Squall still getting the maps and stuff?
Yeah, but you said you hit him in the back and he was facing away from the table, which means you're on the same side.
Would I roll at disadvantage if I was to shoot an arrow through the side of the tent at the man?
Yes.
But I can see where he is.
Yes. That's why I'm
From
only
the
giving him
perspective
half
of where
cover
the
instead of
ferret
full
is.
cover.
Well, would that be an idea?
I mean, you
It would
could
be
try.
stealthy. I'm-
Depends on how perceptive that guard in between you and the tent is.
I'm
Why
a
not light
literal
the
archer.
arrow
It'd be
on
pretty
fire?
hard.
At this point, my plan is to just try and run out in between
Okay.
those two.
Okay, if that's your plan, honestly, I won't disturb it.
Okay. The less of them we can fight, the better.
Yeah, exactly.
So as
I
he,
just won't want
as
to
he
hit him.
turns around, what are you two doing?
He's a piece of shit. I know who he is. Fucking
I'm going to stuff all of the books and maps and stuff into Klang's hood, and then say take and kindle and run. I'm gonna try and stun him again so that we can get out.
Meanwhile, Clang is still jabbing this guy up. The hospitality here kind of sucks, dude. You were trying to
I
point
get
me to
Ellie.
an inn, and then you tried to pull a dagger on me because you had a woman trapped in here. Listen, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here, man. I
Yeah, going up.
still don't know your name. Like, what is your name? We're brawling right now, and I don't even know your name. I feel like you should have taken me out to dinner first.
Well, I'm sure you know my name. My nephew is named after me. It's Gwaine.
Oh, never heard of him, to be honest.
No, you think I'd believe that anybody else came for this wench?
Don't call Squall a wench.
Yo,
what is wrong with you?
I'm trying to focus, but I'm also actively fighting Dungeon Doggo. She's trying to assist in the escape plan.
He's like, "What's your AC, bitch?"
Oh god, not high enough. Ow!
Raw damage, you shit.
Your claws are so sharp.
Are you calling my friend here a wench? That's even worse hospitality.
Guess who's wenchless now?
He looks at you, and he just takes a step towards you and holds out his hand as the gauntlet on it begins glowing.
Yo,
Dude,
Matt,
what are you doing right now? What is even happening? And then Clang is gonna, as he gets closer, take out his vial of poison and chuck it right at his head.
Alright. Roll me to hit at disadvantage because of what's about to happen on the potion.
Gwaine, I
And
think we
roll
act
me
soon.
a...
Dude, I
Roll
would,
me
but
a
I'm
dex
really
check
holding
yourself.
out for Squall to give me some kind of
What am
sign
I-
here.
Wait, what am I rolling?
You're giving me a dexterity check for yourself, and you're rolling at disadvantage to hit with the potion.
What do I roll to hit with the potion, though? It's
Just do
literally
ranged-
just a
do
glass
ranged
jar.
attack.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Maya's like, hey, Hey, Jigsaw.
That's a
You big, strong
19, which
man.
I don't think will hit.
You big,
but-
strong. You
A
can
nat
do it.
20? Are you kidding me?
What a
Oh my
tragic
God.
disadvantage.
That is horrible.
So,
You gotta be
Squall,
kidding.
you see this man casting a very familiar spell as the kid did. Oh, give me your dex check, Gwen. Or Clank.
13.
It was 13.
13. As he
Yeah.
holds out his hand and yells, "Incendia!" and a wall of fire races towards you.
Can I push him out of the way?
You want to just take it for him?
Yeah.
Incendia could manipulate that. Or no. what's the name?
As you watch this wall rush towards you, you feel Squall just shove you and Enkindle out of the way as you watch Squall take the full brunt of this fire blast. And
She's a
Squall-
fair Ganassi. She can
Squall, you're gonna take. I meant to roll 2 of these. That's a 4. That's a 9.
The
That's a
weasel
3.
looks at Squall.
Oh, give me a dex check for the weasel.
Oh fuck.
And that's a 10.
What's that? Just a D20.
So 26 fire damage.
Oh boy.
What's the what's the
Just
what's
give me a d20. I'll pull up the weasel stat block.
I figured as much. That's gonna be a natural 20.
The weasel also successfully dives out of the way with a heroic squeak. And you watch as
Actually,
Squall
fun
is
fact-
hit by this wall of fire, and it separates you from her, Clank. And this man,
So did I even get the potion throw or the vial throw off?
as you threw the potion, it disintegrated as this wall of fire hit it.
Oh, like an alcohol or something like that.
Well, just the fire was so hot enough that it just destroyed the glass instantly and burned the poison inside.
That's hot.
And you guys watch as a wall of fire. Oh, Dungeon Doggo, no! Dungeon Doggo, no! Dungeon Doggo, away from computer key cords. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
I caught that so close to something bad.
Oh my god, I looked at your stream and it was spinning wheel when you were saying this. I was like,
that was
no.
almost the end of stream.
Oh
That was
my gosh.
close.
Are we good? Can everybody
Yeah,
hear me
good.
again?
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
you.
Woo! Dungeon Doggo almost killed the stream. Dungeon Doggo was like, how do I want to do this?
Can't
Oh my
kill
gosh.
Squall if there's no computer.
But you guys watch as a beam of fire just shoots out of the tent.
Is the tent on fire?
It is. So Clang, you guys are
I
on.
did say that I left my bag with you guys,
Yes.
so that
Yeah.
we could fly easier. So, I just yell over the fire, "Take Enkindle and run! I will be right behind you."
I'm leaving you with this hospitality? You gotta be kidding me!
She
Alright.
has winged
And then-
boots.
And then
Exactly.
well, Clang's keeping up the act. He's
Yeah.
keeping up the act, and then he's
Yeah,
leaving.
gotta keep up the act.
So
Very
Clang,
innocent.
you guys watch as Clang and Kindle goes out the front, and Squall, I'm assuming you're trying to take off.
Yeah.
So this guy steps forward and he's gonna swing just a gauntleted fist at you.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
So he hits you, and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. That's 11.
So your training to be a monk was not nice in Eltrit. And it wasn't fun. So you know what a stunning strike feels like.
Hmm.
As you go to take off, this man drives his just armored fist into your midsection, and you feel as every muscle in your body goes rigid. As he steps behind you, puts the sword to your throat, and goes, this is how you should have done it.
Gwen?
Can't say anything. Well, nobody else knows that's happening, because I
Well,
just made the rest of
Does
them leave
Clang
with the
see that
parrot.
this is happening?
No.
It's more like
He does this as you guys are ducking out the front door. So you guys are out the front
Yeah.
door when this happens.
No one sees this. No one sees
There's
It's more
this.
also
like
a wall
me
of
just
fire
asking
in
what's
between
going
us,
on.
so...
it's more like me just asking what's going on. Did she give a signal? That's what Maya would be doing, especially there's a fire.
No signal. Clang and Kindle are coming back now.
Clang, you run out. as these guards are just right in front of you. And just give me an acrobatics check to just duck and weave and make for the trees.
Did you just do that fire?
What is
PT?
that?
I did do that fire.
That was cool as fuck.
A 14.
That will make it, because you're catching them off guard when you come sprinting out of this tent.
Nice.
Like, they're reeling back from the fire as you come out, and as one of them swings their sword, you just feel it clip the top of your lantern as it goes over your head. As you and Kindle...
The hospitality in there sucked,
as
guys. You
and
gotta work
Kindle
on
make
that.
it back to the tree line. As you guys continue to watch the front of the tent, this man exits, blade to Squall's throat, and goes, "Nephew? If you do not reveal yourself, she dies."
Jigsaw, we're operating option 1.
Wait, Gwen.
Is it Operation Option 1?
Who's nephew?
That would be me.
I
Wait,
could
That's
wait,
my
scream.
uncle.
Matt. Are we doing?
I
Are
could
we doing
scream.
Who's
the
your
thing?
Uncle Gwaine?
That's my Uncle Gwaine. Yeah. Bit of a piece of shit.
I mean,
know,
I
he
couldn't
said
hear
he
that
knew
in
you.
character, but
My family's pretty terrible too.
No, he leads essentially this order. He
Wait, but-
essentially
You're a half elf, right?
yeah.
So how? So are your parents?
Can I
What's
start
going
casting
on
Lehman's
there?
tiny hut?
You can start casting
know.
Liam's tiny hut,
Huh.
yes.
As you do that, after Jigsaw has basically been accepted into the hut, how long does the hut take to make?
A minute.
A minute. Can I wait? I'm gonna ask Wayne. Should I wait for Squall to be freed, or should I cast it?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'll be. So I can hold and wait, right? I can hold.
Yes,
To
you
wait
can
for that,
set
right?
up the ritual, and then as soon as Squall gets inside, cast it. I'll
Okay.
allow that.
So she's taking out her viol and she's like, prepping, kind of. She's
just
prepping.
some lovely music coming from
Yeah.
the trees.
It's very
Jigsaw,
quiet.
do you think that you can survive a pretty far throw?
Yeah.
Unless he
All
drowns.
right, cool. I'm throwing you essentially to about there. About there, so that you land on the tent if you can. So that you just bounce off, and then you're gonna do Operation 1. Okay?
Okay.
And
give
then
me,
Clang, you're gonna go this way, and
Let
then
me-
you might. What's
let
up?
me be clear about the situation here.
Yeah.
As soon as he sees one of you guys doing anything but walking out with your hands up, Squall's gonna start making death saving throws.
I don't know if you remember,
Wait,
but
wait,
this
wait.
man
PT,
is tiny
PT.
and in the air.
Question.
And there are a bunch of guards in a well-lit place on the lookout for you.
PT question. You said any of us. So if any of us put our hands up, it's okay.
Wait,
It does-
no,
you
no,
didn't say
no,
it had
hold
to
up,
be
hold up,
Gwen.
hold up. Jigsaw, I'm changing the plan.
He's got Jigsaw point.
Jigsaw, I'm changing the plan. Crouch down quietly in my hood. Be as quiet and as still as possible.
Okay.
Can I come with you? Because
No.
I've already talked him up
No.
a bunch. I think he would be
No.
fine.
No.
He's
You and
talking-
Maya are gonna stay stealth. I'm
Alright.
going solo.
Gwaine?
If I come back and I'm eaten,
Maya,
then
I got this.
Okay. You know what? I was gonna save a bardic inspiration for Squall. Can I shout it at you when
Don't
when he walks
shout.
out? When Gwaine walks out, can I shout
Maya,
at
I
Squall?
think
If you
Gwen
yell
is
at
right.
me,
I
he
think
might
we
just
need
cut my
to.
throat.
Okay.
If anyone
I
hears
think we need to
anyone
be
but
quiet right
me, you will die. Squall will die. So here's what's gonna happen. So that they don't know exactly where I came from, I'm kind of going around the back of this tent. Jigsaw, you are staying as still as fucking possible. And I'm coming out from outside this tent right here. Hands up.
He kind of turns his head as he looks at you, and Gwaine, As you come out of the tent, these two guards walk over to you, and even with your hands up, one of them just socks you in the stomach.
Great.
Do you react to it at all?
Not really. I just kind of take it.
Squall kind of grimaces for you and struggles a little bit.
As you struggle, you just feel like a line of cold as he touches the sword directly to your neck.
Mm-hmm.
And then these guys, Gwen, they grab both your arms and they just drag you to the center of the camp.
This much.
This guy looks at you, still holding Squall, and goes, "Nephew.
Uncle.
I knew you weren't pure, but I never expected you to run with such..." And he just kind of looks at Squall and just gives you a look of kind of disgust.
No. Use your fucking words, Uncle.
Creatures.
Squall just kind of laughs and says, "I think you mean high caliber lady."
Well, I never expected him to run with those either. But, nephew, I'll offer a deal. You for her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, we can arrange that. We can arrange that deal.
And then, if you survive the crucible, you shall truly be free of your sins.
Yeah. Man, I love that fucking crucible that you made. You still using it?
Now's not
thought
the
you
time
would've-
to make jokes.
I thought you would have been rid of your fucking primal ways.
You're one to talk. So, do we have a deal?
Yeah.
Good. Disarm him and tie him up. Put him in the tent. I'll deal with him later. And he like moves forward and he waits till Gwaine is all the way in the tent, and then he just takes the sword away from your neck, Squall, and just shoves you away towards the trees that Gwaine came out of over here.
Is he still looking at me, or is he just turning away?
He's still looking at you. He's like waiting for you to leave.
What if I'm not okay with this deal?
Then you're free to die by my sword like so many others.
Or you're free to die to the waters that I carry with me.
Kind of looks around the camp as the soldiers kind of circle towards the front of the tent. And he goes, "Oh, you thought this was going to be fair." Life isn't fair. If you Ganassi got that into your heads, the world might be a more peaceful place.
As he says this, Gwaine slightly moves the earth underneath his feet a little
You
bit
can't
so
move
that he
your
trips. I don't need to for mold earth.
Pretty
I
sure.
don't believe so.
Let me check.
You choose a portion of dirt or stone that you can see.
Yeah, but the casting component is what I'm going to look at.
That bugger.
Just somatic. You just have to say something. What are you saying?
Can I cough?
No, you have to actually say like something related to the spell.
Over, bitch.
Yeah, I just say don't trip.
The guard on your left counter spells you.
Oh, fucking fantastic! Great, dickhead.
What if you just said "ouch" instead?
It wouldn't have mattered. I thought it'd be funny to try.
He looks at you.
So my hands are behind my back, correct?
They are.
Oh, awesome.
Wait, so there's nobody on this left side of the tent right now?
I mean, not really. No.
Nope.
Can Clang recognize that?
Yeah, probably.
By the way, the weasel is still with Clang.
Yeah.
and the group, so
I
I
was
can
gonna
still
ask
see
that.
them.
Clang would have seen Squall talking to the weasel, so Clang kind of gets the hint that you could have seen it. And Clang is gonna go in front of the weasel, and he's gonna like open his beak and make like a motion, as in like he wants to do the scream, but when he gets
You're
close,
not.
You can
not doing it.
communicate telepathically with the weasels. You can tell it to shake its head and stuff.
Yeah, I'm telling it to shake his head. And in sign language, the weasel is saying, "You will have 0 fucking effect on this thing. Don't fucking do it. You will also draw the other 8 camps around this one to us."
Clang's gonna like slap his knee and then like hang his head.
And Maya's gonna be like, "What the heck?"
I don't know. I saw Squall talking to it earlier.
Oh.
This guy looks at you again, Squall, and goes, "It's up to you. You can leave or you can die. It matters not to me."
We really should have come up with a word for attack or something. She's gonna mutter that to like Clang.
The weasel looks at Maya and like reassuredly nods, as in like, "Don't worry, this is still under control."
The fair
see
kind of
my-
like
you're gonna
waves his
see-
hand like
You're gonna see Maya look at this weasel and go, in her head, she's like, "Don't eat this. Don't eat this."
You get no sustenance.
You get
you just
no
want to
Squall
eat
sustenance.
just-
every single animal.
Glares at
tiny
him
animals.
and says, "You're going to regret this."
Maybe, but you won't be the one who makes me do so.
She just kind of laughs and backs off a bit, kind of in the direction.
Of everyone else.
But yeah, I don't know if she'd know that they were over here, but in this vague area towards the water.
Yeah, well, you watched them get in position before you landed, so you could assume
That's
they were
fair.
over there.
Yeah.
All right, and then that's 2.5 hours. So I guess you'll have to find out what happens to Gwen next time.
Boo!
And-
We have 30 more minutes. I'm offended.
Come on, man.
And I have like 30 more paragraphs to write tonight. I need all the time I can get.
I don't like the descriptions are getting shorter and shorter. I
Yeah,
am
true.
offended.
I have school.
It's just
you're
that
guys-
college life.
School
Yes,
is
that time of year.
priority.
I agree.
Remember, if I stop doing well in school, then I stop getting paid by the government, which means I have to get an actual job, which means I'll stop having time for D&D for real.
True that.
Get it?
Blam
I
says
get it.
they're rough drafts.
They are rough drafts. I still have to figure out what I'm gonna type and how to do them.
You're ADHD. You don't do rough drafts. Why do rough drafts when you can just get it right at the same time?
Bro, that's
Yeah.
what I'm
First
gonna
time.
try to do.
Exactly.
That's how I kind of actually write.
But anyways, thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you to our play. God, now I'm focused on homework. You couldn't have just let me have the end of D&D.
You're the one who brought up homework.
I know. I wanted to know. I wanted to let chat know why. You. This is part of the suffering for the rest of you. Anyways, did y'all enjoy the session?
I did.
Sure.
Squall, I finally hit you with some revenge for all the stunning strikes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty cold. Can't lie.
Thank you to everyone for being here. Thank you to our players. We have Gwen, played by.
Hi, I'm Gwen. I'm played by Matt. Sure. What the fuck? Catch me on TikTok and YouTube. That's about it.
Woo!
We have Maya, played by.
Catch me on this.
Oh, hit me, Ellie Echoes.
See, everyone's booing because they don't want the session to be over.
Yeah.
We have Jigsaw.
I got you. I
played
feel
by.
you, PT. I feel
Hi,
you.
I'm Dingo. That's it.
We have Squall Estuary, played by.
It's me, the Sky Tea.
The
You
art
all
lady.
mostly came from art earlier. It was a good time.
And we have played by
Me, Gentleman Ferret. You can find me on Twitch, as well as YouTube.
Yeah, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for having a good time and listening to the story that we're trying our best to tell. Remember for everyone that the other half of this campaign, the quote-unquote evil half, that I'm not sure how much that applies anymore. I'm pretty sure they're both just halves. is going to be live tomorrow night at 7:30 CST. Zerf into the max, thanks for the follow. And remember, if you want to affect the Bitskirts and Halfwits campaign on Sundays, join the Discord and scroll down until you see the section called Hedge Nights, and that'll tell you all about what you need to do to, really actually affect that campaign.
Yeah, get your character into Nuzin and Lulin and Lyra and Elliot and Nam's army.
Yep.
I'd
And
like
you
to clarify. He said we're not evil. He said we're not, like we're both evil. We don't burn down towns.
I didn't say you're both evil. I said you just both exist.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so join their army, help them, lead them to victory. Because if nobody rolls, I'm gonna roll myself, and it's not gonna be fun for anyone. But everybody else, thank you for watching. Thank you for having a good time. I'm gonna toss you all over to Indoor Adventures. While this beautiful song plays.
Clangy's a bird, little bird, Kenku guy. Didn't really know how to say many words in the beginning.
And until next time, everyone, stay cool,
Everything he knows
stay in
pretty much.
school, and stay techno. Alright, we're out.